Turn this music off.
Not the happy music.
Not the happy. Yeah, you won't need any of that tonight.
Wow.
Wait, do I have a crime? I have a baby voice.
No, Sam.
Yes.
That's when a grot tries to join in the fight.
Oh,
But
it's
he won't
just a
ever
high
know.
pitch. Oh god.
Oh, by the way, guys, I've now got a sound effect for purple worms, so you might see more of them.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
fine. We can take him. He said no full well we couldn't take him.
I mean, purple worms are one of those things which throw them up against a high level party, and they still get scared of them. For good reason. I won't down that.
I still want to meet a purple worm.
One day you will.
I just want to see me. I want to meet one in passing.
Yeah. I kind of want to know what they, like. And
Yeah,
what they
just
do.
run into one at the bar.
Yeah.
Exchange life stories over.
That's a
over
pretty
drinks.
fucking big bar.
No.
It could happen.
You give him an
Maybe
idea
it's
for
going for a
something
rough patch.
stupid.
See, it could happen, and now it
Yeah,
will.
you've given me an idea for something stupid. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to Crabby D&D. I'm here with my players: Sudz,
Hello.
Sam,
Hello.
Simon,
Hello.
Jamie,
Hi.
not Harlan, and Infernal.
Hello. If I can press the correct button.
Nice.
Yes. So, usual announcements. Thank you to Tabletop Audio for the free audio and music and stuff. Painter's Notice for all the art. You'll be seeing some new pieces here today. All of these battle maps and these maps in general were made on Dungeon Painter Studio. Any more maps like this are made on Incarnate.com, which has had an update, so I may be putting remade maps on the board soon. We will see. And yeah, that should be everything. I don't think there's anything else, unless any of you want to announce anything.
No.
I'm tired.
I want to see a worm. Chloe.
Okay.
Can I have one charge of it?
One day. I'll just roll a random encounter for a purple worm here, see if I get it. Roll is 100 on a d100. 50. No.
Thank God.
Well,
Wait.
what? Wait, what?
No. Wait. Like
Oh.
59 is. That's 10 away from that sex number.
49.
Yeah, that's the one.
Anyway. So, are you all sitting comfortably?
Sort of.
Nope, but never mind.
I have come to a conclusion. I do need to go get a new chair at some point. This is not the most comfortable.
It's a Harlan.
It's a Harlan.
It's a Harlan. My
Sorry.
threat worked.
What? Okay.
Wake up.
Oh shit! I forgot my fork. Oh, sorry. I was prepping dinner. Lovely. Back to dining with dining in D&D. We've marinated gammon joints with seasoned chips, sweet corn peas, and a lovely honey-based gravy.
Okay.
Oh.
And back
So-
to what we actually give a fuck about.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Suck it, Sam. You love food.
Hang on.
Not yours.
That sounds really nice.
last session, our party of adventurers, Elsyan, Queglod, Sasha, Malcom, Bern, Rook, and Feng, had made their way into the Dark Reap ruin. The dwarven, the fallen Duragar fortress lay before them, a cold stone encased within the layers of dust and necrotic magic that lie inside the edge of the cliff for Oromance Ravine. As the party entered into the fortress itself and fought off various students who were trying to defend themselves, along with a teacher teaching a theory lesson, and a few zombies that they were using as experiments, the party overwhelmed their foes, taking them down, but not without taking a few bad hits themselves. After claiming the room and spending some time to take a rest, after being attacked by a Geist and 2 of their party members being pierced, they decided to rest it off. Their short rest lasted the full duration, finding out that there was a small skeleton group outside waiting, and the students and the teachers had fled off to a distant part of the school, leaving the fortress completely empty from what they can tell. With the land before them being fairly easy to look through, they looked through some of the books and tomes, learned a few things, picked up a few things about the place, and proceeded to explore. With Feng and Sasha being left behind in one of the libraries to watch over everything, and knowing full well that there could be a Geist attack, they prepared for such a thing. And they remained stationary and vigilant as Feng gathered up the books. Sasha making a meal and carrying it with her, they preparing to return to the rest of the party, who at this time have discovered various things. Some of them have discovered the Teacher's Lounge, and, as such, found a strange box inside of a weird enchanted sofa. With the effects being mishmashed and weird, they didn't fully understand what was going on, but they found the object nonetheless, and they now have it. Looking across the teacher's board, they learnt who is the head of which department, as well as the various details about what the silver medallions mean, the ones that Elsyan had discovered beforehand. They were, in fact, a sign of graduation. Individuals who had passed their theories of a particular grade and had ascended and finished whatever this graduation may be. Knowing this information, and Elsyan accompanying Malcom in spider orb form, joining Malcom, who was in spider form, and Arachne, who was shrunk down to be the same size as a spider, their small troop travelled to the underground, going through a seeming place where undead were being stored, and another where dwarven coffins lay silent. As they entered into the final chamber, they see in the centre of the room, on a small pedestal, held up by this carved dark stone, coils up and spirals around a dark obsidian orb, the golden filigree and imagery covering its smooth form, showing the same signs and inscriptions as an object they had previously seen, Crest of Anchorage. A small chuckle and laughter exited as a strange porcelain mask, smiling, leans out, the long black slender neck following behind as it peered around the room, looking around, large arms hooking out as it looked around before it shifted back into the crest. Malcom and Elsyan, as well as Arachne, remained stationary down in the lower chamber. Across the way is a cut of fallen rubble leading into a other circular chamber which is covered in rubble. They stand there motionless, paralyzed in fear of this thing in their current forms. So, Dawn Seekers.
Hugs.
Malcom. Oh no, I can't talk. Can I talk in this form? I think I can.
No, I don't.
So, Feng, what books have you found?
Oh,
Fuck.
yeah, they're upstairs, aren't they?
I found various things, all bits of manner about various necrotic magic, but I found some on biology and
Ooh,
a little bit on transfiguration.
very nice. Oh, I don't suppose you happen to see anything on inflict wounds, because I'd really like to know how to juice that one up.
That one seems to be more of a basic necrotic magic, but it does. There are some here which go into more of a arcane fundamentality of the necrotic exposure, I guess you could say. There might be a way to improve such a spell, but
Oh, throw them here. I'll pop them in my bag for later.
yes, I've been collecting a few up myself. Passes you a bunch
Do you want
of
me?
books.
Do you want me to carry them? Because I let's be honest here. I'm quite a bit
Yes,
stronger than you.
That's fair. I've been
Not to
collecting.
be rude or anything.
No, that's fine. I've been collecting a few select books as books for Queglod and all that.
Fair enough.
Um,
Just pop them in the pack, really.
passes you a bunch of books.
They weigh basically nothing to me.
Yep. You grab the things. You begin to head down as you travel to where the party had previously informed you. Travel down the spiral staircase, now seeing Elsyan, Aurum, and B standing at the bottom of the stairs. Elsyan concentrating hard on whatever's currently going on. The rest of you are up in the teacher's lounge.
Yes, we
So
are.
this time you've gathered your information. I hope you wrote it all down.
I'm gonna go grab my fork now.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote down what I needed to write down anyway. Is there a door
Yes,
here?
sorry, I was muted.
Oh yes. Sorry, I need to open that up so I actually know. I think I know there's a room on. There's a door on this bit here. Just trying to remember if there's a door below it. Dungeon. Dark Reef Ruin. You're on the ground.
We are.
Yep. There is just a door here, and that's the only other exit out of this room.
Okay,
Okay.
well, we've not heard anything from Elsyan, it's just there's been trouble, so let's keep looking around.
Yeah, I'm gonna go open this door and look. Look.
Okay.
Look, he does.
Looking into this room, you see a series of beds, same as before. More rubble has fallen into this lower area, as you see the 3 beds lined up here. They aren't as grand as the others, but they are more decorated and taken care of. This is probably where the teachers sleep when they're not on shift.
Okay.
See that there are small arcane lamps next to each of the bed heads.
I got my fork.
Welcome back. You can see each of them has a night table, a bedside table next to them. All the drawers have been pulled open and seem empty.
Right.
Are you still quite quiet, Jane?
Shouldn't be.
A little bit.
There's only a little bit.
Okay. Fair dues. Alright. Are there any other doors in here except for the one over here?
Nope.
obviously, 'cause-
The one over here, and that's it.
How do we get into here?
There's a door here.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, I'm gonna go out this way. Oh, look, it's a hallway.
Yeah, I suppose I'll join you.
Hello, hallway. And go
Thanks.
to this door.
Bern? Are you paying attention? What are you doing?
I mean, I dealt with the
We dealt with the. Yes.
Descriptive.
I love it.
Perfect. He's a visionary.
Is there a door this way?
Yeah, there's a door
Yeah.
you can see vaguely here.
Yeah, there's a door. There's a door opposite. There's a door here and a door here.
I'm gonna go for this one.
Okay. Entering into this chamber, you see a large stack of a lot more books, and looking across the room, you can see that there is a stairway leading down.
Stairs.
Yes, which for notability, you see at the bottom of. Oh, wait, no, you're not even looking downstairs yet. You don't know.
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and look down the stairs though. Curious.
Looking down the stairs, you see it leads down the flight of stairs to what looks to be a stone wall.
A solid stone wall
Yes.
at the bottom of the stairs.
I know I'm not there, but stone cunning just went through my head.
Okay. Queglod, have you still got your magic vision?
Hold on, let me
Thing.
take a quick look.
Magic vision. As you're walking into this chamber, you can see a large portion of the books have been taken, and you can see a few magical signatures from behind a few books.
Okay, well, I want to have a quick look through the room, but let's take a look at the bottom of these stairs first.
Okay, away.
Yeah, what's this wall looking like?
Looking down at the bottom of the stairs, you can see that there is a wall with what seems to be a thin line of magic in a doorway shape, which is illusion.
Okay. Alright. It looks as if there is a door here. It's just been hidden.
Okay.
Is it just the outline of a door, or...?
It's the outline of a door.
Okay. Right, I don't get a sense of where there could be like a handle, or...
It'll be easy enough to guess based on regular door size.
Okay, let me have a quick grope around, see if I can find something.
Yeah, grope it, Queglod. Grope like your life depends on it.
As you walk down to the bottom of the stairs, you place your hand where a door handle would be, and your hand hits a stone wall. As you begin to run your hand around, you feel a small hole, roughly where a door handle would be.
Okay. So I can physically see just a solid stone wall.
You feel the solid stone wall meeting with the same thing, but you also feel a small hole in the wall which isn't visibly.
Okay. Well, what sort of size or shape, or...
The hole is probably only a couple centimeters across.
Okay.
It's probably about index finger size for a normal human. So for Rook's meaty fingers, he wouldn't be able to get in here to go inside, but you're halfling, so...
Yeah. Okay. Sticking a finger inside, how deep is it?
Goes back a few inches, and as you kind of feel around to see how deep it is, you hit a back bit. As you kind of feel around a little bit, you hear a small click, and you hear the sound of moving stone. Those on the bottom floor, you hear the same as well. So Elsyan and Malcom, you currently hear the sound of moving stone as well.
Okay.
From the stairway which has appeared here.
Okay. I'm assuming that this is the door opening, but I'm going to take a few steps back anyway, just in case.
Okay. Take a few steps back. Wait just a moment. Sound of moving and grinding stone stops. It's like a stone wall still.
Well, something happened.
Okay.
I will once again attempt to move forward and put my hand on.
Wait,
where
am
the
I one of
wall
the people
looks
that
like it is.
saw the stairs move thingy?
No, you're currently waiting
Okay.
with Elsyan in the circle tower.
Right, sorry, I can't see things, so it's a bit...
Yeah,
I'm-
that's fine. Yeah, you're currently away from all this with Elsyan and the others who are currently just waiting in the chamber, scouting ahead. Placing your hand where you did before, your hand where you kind of feel around for a wall for a second, your hand goes straight through, you step out onto the other side. Elsyan and Malcom, you're on the ground floor. Before all this happens, you're currently stuck there in this room. What would you like to do? This is before you hear the stone moving.
It's at this moment that, now that I've seen what the thing is now, I presume I recognise the... In fact, no, you said I did recognise the thing.
You recognise it, yeah, both of you do.
Yeah. I'm just popping myself out of spider form. Just because, well...
You're leaving the orb there?
Yeah, that's a good point. You know, no, yeah, I will leave the orb there. They're not valuable to me. And besides, I'm just popping out for a bit to explain to the others what's happened, if I can. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay. To note, you will have to touch the orb again to pop back into that form.
Will I? Okay.
Yeah, because it's based on the feature that allows you to touch it and see through the object's eyes, effectively.
True. I forget I have that.
Yeah. It's one that was part of the old Awakened thing, and because you had a item based around it. I didn't remove it for the purposes of spider orbs.
Yeah. Cool. Anyway.
Malcolm?
Well, I guess I'm just gonna try and figure out where the other thing leads to. This over here.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
I don't really have.
And roll for Arachne as well, who in this polymorph form does not benefit from advantage. Total? In spider form, do you have proficiency in stealth normally?
I'm checking. No.
No? So with the stats of a spider, I believe that is a plus... it's a plus 2 or 3. Check. As you're using stats of a spider, that is a plus 5.
Nice.
So
14 and 8. As you begin to
wait,
move
she
across...
doesn't get her bonus?
No, she's polymorph. She hasn't got her features. As you move across the room in an attempt to be as stealthy as you can, you hear a slight rustling. You watch as the Elsyan orb stops and reverts back to a full bearing. As you travel across the room, you make it most of the way across. The only problem is, in the center of the room where the pedestal and orb are, Arachne following behind, you watch as you quickly turn with what perception you have, the mask reappears and looks straight down at Arachne as she's scuttling across, the large meaty claw coming out and is now striking down at her. Okay. Versus her form, that is a 14 to hit, and that hits. Versus a spider. As it swings down, the claw digging in, hitting the stone below, the rest of you feeling a very mild vibration from the slam of the claw into the ground. As Arachne takes, 1 point of damage will pop her out of this form, the rest will carry over. As she takes 28 points of slashing damage. The claw raking down into her, she takes 27 of that, and the 1 pops her out of her polymorph form. Whoever was concentrating on that is no concentrating. Arachne pops back to her original form in the center of the room, badly injured after the attack. And you watch as the form's face reels back slightly and peers with a slight curiosity to it. The mask, a porcelain white with a single smile and kind of half-moon eyes looking at it in a very theatre-esque design. As it looks at that, you hear a voice speak out. Well, you don't often get growing spiders, do you? And now Arachne is going to make a...
The rare expanding spider!
Very rare expanding spider. Let's
We are
see.
but humble circus folk.
So, I need to know what Arachne's saving throws are. Okay. Arachne is going to be making a dexterity saving throw. What's this? Okay, that's a success. As the form looks at Arachne, you watch as Arachne winces and kind of reels back slightly, the legs clittering against the ground, as the creature begins to move further out, the hooked tail moving around it as it proceeds to move forward out of the...
Oh dear.
As it moves forward towards her, the hooked tail begins to slink further upwards, the two claws raking against the stone, the sound of that occurring, the dripping of saliva from the horizontal and horrifying mouth that hangs just below the mask, the green underside of the belly and the scaled skin as it slithers out towards Arachne. It's a wisdom saving throw. Arachne doesn't have anything against fear, does she? No, she doesn't. Okay, Arachne is currently frightened and cannot move or attempt to do anything while this creature is present. What do you do, Malcom? You see Arachne is there, paralyzed by fear, standing in the face of this creature as it is currently slinking towards her.
Curl up and cry.
What would you like to do? Hasn't seemed to have noticed you yet. Is it me lagging?
No, he's doing it for me.
Okay, that's Sudz.
Oh, frightened doesn't stop him from moving.
This one does.
Ah, so it's not frightened, it's petrified.
It's no, because petrified is its own status.
True.
Frightened is you can't get close to it. You can't get closer to the creature willingly, but in this case, it stops you from moving altogether.
Roger. I'll stop looking up rules then.
That's fine.
Oh god, I just became a rules lawyer. Fuck!
Oh no!
Can I
Excuse
just
me, I'll
ask-
have an existential crisis.
Can I ask, is that as in a restrain?
It's like paralysis without the autocrit.
Okay.
That's the intent.
Yeah.
Because I don't want autocrit to be something this thing can just do.
We would die very badly.
I was petrified.
Not necessarily die very quickly. I mean, Rook has anti-critical tech still.
Yeah, it's true.
So,
Yeah, we
Malcolm,
should
what would you
probably
like to
all
do?
look into investigate.
What I was going to be doing was I was going to, I guess, attempt to revert back to my form and cast Polymorph on Arachne again and try and catch her.
Okay. So, attempting to cast reverting back to your normal self. Alright.
I'm not leaving her to die.
So, you revert back to your normal form as you stand there next to this, the creature now very much noticing you, as its head slightly twists over towards you. You place your hand on Arachne as you polymorph her down. You attempted to catch her. Go ahead and make me a dexterity check.
Oh my god. Don't drop her.
As is intent to catch her.
Let's see how dexterity, that is
Back in a sec,
Nah.
guys. I hope you're. I hope.
Okay. With Arachne being paralyzed and not being able to move, it's fairly easy to catch a very slow-moving falling target. You reach forward, you grab Arachne, and you pull back as the creature looks at you. So we've got other intruders then. Very well. Okay, I would like you to make a strength saving throw as this thing is going
that
to
wasn't
attempt
the
to
end of my turn.
boil you. What would you like to do then? You've used your bonus action to change and your action to polymorph.
Yeah, that was gonna finish using the rest of my movement.
Okay. So
Now
you
we use
move
5, 10,
10,
15,
Okay.
20, 25, 30. Over here.
Alright, it is going to move up. Going to attempt to coil you. Place. Go ahead and roll me a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Yep.
I'm gonna fail that.
We believe in you, Malcolm.
I'm probably gonna fail. Yeah, I failed.
As the creature moves up, it wraps itself around you, squeezing and crushing you as you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage. As it squeezes you in place and holds you in place, you are now grappled and restrained by this creature.
Is
As
it
it
just me or Malcolm have a really bad time in this fortress?
As
I
it,
mean, considering the fact that. Never mind.
as it looks down with its mask, it looks at you. Intruder, do you wish to tell me why you are here?
We are but simple traveling circus folk.
Harlan.
I look at it. We're searching for an individual that has items that we're seeking.
Keeps you restrained in place. You begin to feel nauseous slightly. Make me an intelligence saving throw. Okay, pass. You resist the urge to do anything as you look at this creature. You feel strange from within as you look at this creature as if it's trying to evoke some kind of emotion within you. At least you're not lying. You're not a student either, which makes you a trespasser.
Well, considering the school is empty now, nobody besides you can say that I'm trespassing.
His head lifts. Scans, looking around the upper portion of the upper portions of the room. No, it's not empty. There are others here.
Oh. So you can see other people here as well then.
And looks down at you. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna die here. There's nothing I can do to get out of it.
Wait.
Total?
Oh, wait.
I might be able to save you.
I mean, you don't know this is happening.
Yeah, but I know the shit's down here.
11.
11.
Queglod are about to find out as
Okay.
well.
You fail as you feel a heavy weight fall upon you. What is your highest level spell slot you currently have access to?
I currently have access to. I would love to tell you, but the stupid computer won't stop having pop-ups.
Convenient.
Let's see. 5th.
5th? You have 5th spell slots left?
I have 2 of them left.
You feel a sudden urge as you look down at yourself and you look and you feel hungry. Remove 1 5th level spell slot, please.
Sure.
Oh my god.
You look at this thing, you feel hungry beyond belief as you look down at this thing. You almost have an urge to bite it.
Bite
looks
it?
at you bite it. You watch as it's a large tongue coils out of its mouth and coils back in, picking up spittle and saliva, which begins to drop on you.
Lovely.
What do you do?
Things are getting kinky up in here.
I need a sec.
Made it weird, Harlan. Why would you do that?
There's a giant mouth here. I think it's already a bit weird.
You're a bit weird.
This is accurate.
I say through Featherwing, I've been captured. Need help.
Queglod, you hear none of that.
Okay. What if?
But as far as you're concerned, you send that message. Go ahead and roll me a attack roll using strength, please.
Nope.
Okay. He is not attempting to block it. You bite down on the surface of the scales, unable to break through. It looks at you with a little bit of, not necessarily confusion, but stares at you with the mask, continuing to look at you. You can feel Arachne trembling in your pocket as its head draws closer down to it, down to where Arachne is staring.
Can I try and get an understanding as to why I'm trying to eat it?
You have no idea. You just feel hungry. Immensely so. Make me another Constitution saving throw. Nope.
Okay.
Make another bite attack for me, please, using strength.
Nope.
You attempt to bite down on it and fail to do so. Creature stares at you, seeing you attempting to bite into it. You feel the weight of this relinquish off of you as you throw your head back in almost a moment of relief from this state. As you throw your head back, you look up and you can see the chains of the forms hanging down from the ceiling as the mask looks over you once more, and you feel a force as you are pulled with the being into the crest. Okay. Rest of the party, what are you doing?
Well,
Crying.
I'm going down the stairs because Queglod's just gone through a wall that is there, so I'm going to make sure she's okay.
I presume I've woken up. To see
you're-
Sasha in front of me.
Are we here?
Yeah, you're back in your regular form. Shortly after you leave, you hear a thud sound from below. Queglod and Jamie to add, or Queglod and Rook, adding that into your timeline. That is just after you hit, or just before you hear the stone grinding across the wall.
We hear the thud.
You
We
hear
hear
a heavy thud, and then
Okay.
you feel the grinding across the wall as you two enter into the lower chamber.
Oh,
Okay.
Sasha. Hi.
Hello.
We. Okay, this is going to sound like a really peculiar tangent. You remember when Behold died?
Yeah.
There was a weird eldritch horror that I had an ego off with.
Yes.
We had a. There's another one
Oh, lovely.
in the basement. Malcom is currently down there. I forgot to tell Malcom that I was leaving, or at least gesture as such, with the spider orb. Mistakes have been made. We should never have come into this stinking pit of a ravine. Where are the others?
Well, Fang's here with me.
Ah,
Everyone else went downstairs, didn't they? Or something, I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. I was too busy finding some lovely books.
Sometimes, Sasha, just once I'd wish you'd be useful. As anything more than a meat shield, obviously. You do very well at that. I'm not taking that away from you.
Alright, see if I ever heal you.
You never do anyway.
I have. At least 3 times now.
Right, party member in mortal danger. We have to find reasons to go down there, Harlan.
Bern, what are you doing at this
Did I
time?
hear this?
You heard the thud. You watched the other two go in because you didn't move, so you stayed in the corridor.
Yeah, I was staying here waiting for them to come out so we can go in this way, but
Yeah.
since they went in, I was gonna follow.
You hear a thud and you hear a grinding of stone as you enter in. You can see the horns of Rook as they head down the stairs on the other side of the room.
Okay. So the 3 of us are down here then.
3 of you are down here as you enter into a kind of dark chamber. You see around you 2 doors to your right and 1 to your left. No signification of where you're going.
Do you want to check
Should
the
we
door by
wait
you?
for the others, or
Do we get a sense of where the slam came from?
Make me a survival check. I'll say you 3 can make the check, seeing as you were close.
That is 5 plus 4. I got
what
8.
kind of check?
Survival.
It's a 15 on survival.
on you. You come down to this area. You see all the relatively close doors to you. It's hard to tell. Thinking about it, it probably came from one of the two directions, but being a little bit more focused on the door and your own safety, thinking it was you. Still don't know, or still thinking it's you. You see to your left and your right, you can see doors.
Okay.
We open the doors closest to us. Don't go in, just open and see what's in there. I mean, I have no idea what's in there.
We perhaps wait for the others before we go in.
Well,
We could go and get the others. I wouldn't recommend opening all the doors at the same time.
Yes.
true. Fair dues.
No, the others will find us eventually. If we find trouble, we'll back off.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's push forward for now. Where are we
Okay.
going first?
Well, I'll check my door in case something comes through.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna open the door. Not going, but open the door, have a look. And
Make a perception check.
okay. Oh, that is 13 plus 1, 14.
Looking into the room, you see the dark interior of this area. A stone-cut chamber, same as most of the ones you've seen before. Center of the room, you see the spiraling dark stone coiling pedestal reaching up to a obsidian orb sitting atop it. Around the rest of the room, seems clear, bar some rubble in the far corner.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
Queglod, there's a weird thing in the middle of this room. Is it a trap?
Define weird thing.
It's
May I take a look?
Yeah, by all means. I'll step back so you can.
Nope.
No.
Okay, so
You
I
see,
would
see the
assume-
orb in the middle of the room. You look at it and you recognize it.
yup.
Nope, fuck that. Fuck that shit. We're
There
we
were
out.
another one.
Do you know what that is?
It's neither of you would have seen it before, but it's I believe it's
Anchorage
a crest of
crest?
anchorage.
Yes.
Yes,
Do any of us notice Elsyan's orb?
that's a good point. Okay.
If you want to go ahead and roll for perception, Queglod, you can, but those orbs have a very high natural stealth, which is an asset and a
Yeah.
curse.
It's our entire purpose.
It's useful because they can stealth into places, but it's bad because it means only Elsyan with observant feet can really see them.
Yeah, for the most
I-
part, it's a good thing. It's only this one situation they're bad.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be a big problem. I'm going to close the door.
Okay.
I've told you both
just-
about our old friend, Behold, right?
I've heard about him, but I don't actually know whatever happened. I just heard that
Same.
your friend was defeated, and
It's not to tell the Dawn Marshals will tell you the tragedy of Behold.
Well, he died fighting a creature that was being held in place by one of those orbs. One of those
I ever
cre-
tell you the story of us behold but not wise?
Harlan.
Sorry.
whatever it is,
Okay.
it's in there. We need to take it out, and we need to be prepared in order to do that.
right.
We should get the others then.
Yeah, if it's just the three of us, we're not going to stand a chance. But we can't just leave it here.
Okay.
Back up and grab the others.
Should I go
Back
back up?
Back up to the stairs then.
It didn't
Run
seem
away.
like anything had seen us, so
Run away. Going back up by the stairs because we don't know what's this way.
yeah, we don't want to
and then
Let's go
be
get the
exploring too
others.
much.
and then run round to the spiral staircase.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your feet clattering up the stairs as you move up. You travel round to where you previously were with the others. As you can see, Sasha and Feng have come down the stairs after hearing the thud. You can see Elsyan is currently there as Elsyan just finishes the conversation about what you see as you come through the door.
Oh,
We-
th-
We are
thank-
actually there.
yeah. Thank goodness you're here. Do you remember that thing that killed Behold?
Yes, you saw it too.
Yes. Do you have? Where's Malcom?
He's
No.
not here.
You with you.
He-
Featherweight?
with us.
Where is he?
He was down there.
Down what? Down with that thing? The orb?
Yeah.
We heard a loud bang when we were going down the stairs. We just assumed it was because we opened the door.
When I saw that thing, I left my spider orb form to start trying to tell people, and then there was the loud bang. I didn't know what it was.
Can you sense Malcolm?
You look at where Featherwing would be. Featherwing's not there.
Yeah, fuck.
Featherwing being invisible all the time has its curse when you can't tell if it's there or not.
Damn it, Chris.
I'm just going to say in Draconic, Featherwing, if you're here, stand on something, on me.
I'm going to say
My
because
arm?
of this, Aurum looks at you, sniffs the air before nudging you and shaking its head.
Oh, thank you, Aurum. Well, yeah, we ain't
we
got no
should
feathery boy.
Get down and help him if he's there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't lose another party member to one of these.
Yeah. Didn't
It's
see.
giving us a bad rep.
And quite frankly, I need Malcolm. I've got plans for him.
Okay, well, we didn't see any sign of a body, so I assume he's okay for now.
Or he's been eaten.
You know just what to say, don't you, Sasha?
Okay,
Yeah.
Malcolm can take care of himself for a few moments, so we'll assume that he's all right for the moment. But we need to get down there and help him out.
Yes. Do you know the way down from here?
Should just. Last I checked, it was down these stairs.
We found a room that leads directly to the room next to it.
Interesting. I'll just drop a knife on the floor, shall I?
It's probably closer from our way then.
Yeah, there's some stairs that takes you to. There were 2 other rooms, but we didn't look in them, so I don't know if there's anything in there. But there's some stairs that lead directly to it.
Yes, I can tell you what's in those rooms. One of them had a lot of undead in.
Okay.
We should go from our room.
They had gems in their heads. They were sort of hung on coat racks, from what I remember. Not quite like that, but
Well,
Close enough.
that's a
Yeah,
problem.
quite
but
well
this
spent.
is-
a number of dwarven sarcophagi.
Okay, I vote we take the stairs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can't afford to be dealing with that at the moment.
Though I've never come across this before. Has anyone got any advice from previously fighting this on?
If it offers you a deal, don't take it. Just
Okay.
because it really pisses them off and it's funny to watch.
Well, they're strong and they have powerful magic as well. At least the ones that we fought.
Their penises.
Okay.
To be quite fair, we should be stronger since the last one we fought.
Yeah,
Okay.
you would hope so.
Knowing our luck, it'll turn out the one we fought was like shit.
A baby.
Like shit tier.
What, the one that got bullied at school?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you, Sasha.
Aw.
I'm sorry. Who murdered their brother?
It was not murder. It was assisted
Some
suicide,
other time,
but they
guys.
did not know about.
Okay, Feng
Yeah,
fails
we
his
need to be
charisma
moving.
check at hiding
This is
his
not the
very
time.
much disdain at the murdering brother thing and being bullied at school, Sasha.
Hey, this was
Does
all
his
sad.
failing to hide that remind us that he exists.
We'll tell you later, Frank. Honestly, everyone here is blameless.
Um,
Right.
Apart from Elsyan.
Fang, you need to find somewhere to take cover.
I was gonna say,
Let's
if
see.
that thing's down there and it's extremely dangerous, should I just wait at the top of the stairs?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There are
Yes.
books.
Good. One of you barricades the door after we go in, I can work on that.
Yeah, fine. That's
All
cool.
right, let's
Guys,
go.
should we show you the room? Yeah.
Show them the room. You guys head
Rook.
downstairs. I will say for
Wow.
the door, as sake of time, you barricade the door with another one of the bookshelves. You head down the lower area.
Cool.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
I would like your marching order.
Do you want me to go in first or Sasha?
Okay, I don't like that marching.
Sasha, I suggest Sasha.
We've both got the same AC.
Jamie, who's got the most health?
Me.
Me. No, how much you got?
Well, currently I'm at full health, and I have 143.
I've got 145. Ah.
Okay, so it really doesn't matter.
It really doesn't matter, no.
All right, you go first.
That's
Fuck
right.
you.
You have to
Okay,
do
we-
yours, don't you?
Charge at it, or how are we doing this?
We might be able to get the element of surprise if we don't hang around here so long to talk about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
they got the drop on us last time. We can't afford that again.
So we're just gonna charge straight at it. What, smash the orb?
Sure, no. Yes, I don't know. Queglod, do
Never
you remember what to
tried
do to
that.
kill it?
I don't know how that thing works, so.
Yeah, let's just get in there.
Okay.
And then
Go.
we'll-
I'm gonna charge in.
Okay, you charge
Oh,
in.
fucking wing it.
20, 25.
Well, SEAL Team
Yeah.
6 this, guys.
Okay, I would say everybody gets one lot of movement to move in. Form's gonna follow.
Chris, just a question. Do you have the description for the Anchorage crest still by any chance?
I can get it real quick. That shouldn't be too big of an issue.
Ah, yes. 40
Required to
speed.
be in. It's not in artifacts, which means that it's in treasures. Which means it's in here.
Excellent.
Just because I want
There's
to
a
know what
beam.
we know about it before we.
Yeah,
Plus
no,
something.
that's fair. I will say the description for this thing is like a page, so
The cliff notes, Chris. The cliff notes, the essential stuff.
like I have cliff notes.
Right, just
Fuck.
post it in the chat. And we'll get to it.
I've still got to find it. It's for some reason not here.
We'll sift through it and then cry.
Past treasures. Where did you find it
What
again? In
We found it in the
Halls.
Sun Cavern. The
Found
gold
some-
place.
The sun-kissed mountains in the
What?
Gilded Hall.
Yes,
Yes.
it was after I pissed off a dwarf. But trying to heal him after stabbing his brain with brain.
After stabbing his brain with brain. Okay, description's not that bad. Once per year, this orb may be activated to call upon a greater demon or force that will locate itself around the orb before performing its usual actions. I'll copy and paste this so you can read along. Go. That's it. That's it. Wait, I did that. Did that not like it? Sorry. What did that load? That's okay.
It's a download thingy.
Okay, ignore
Or notepad.
that because that should not be right. I copied text.
It might be where you've put in.
It's
a
because
lot of
it's
text.
more than allowed characters, so it just.
Oh no,
puts
your
it in a
message is over
document.
2,000 characters. You
Yeah.
cannot upload this. Okay, I'll upload it in 2 chunks then.
Turns out your message is still over 2,000 characters. Motherfucker.
Not if I cut it in half. Much like Behold.
Fucking hell!
Listen here, you.
Wow. Brutal.
We all loved Behold. This
Yeah.
campaign hasn't been the same since.
Okay. Once per year, this orb may be activated to call upon a greater demon or force, locating itself around the orb before performing its usual actions. The creature summoned becomes immune to charm, dominate, and hold effects for 3 weeks, after which it can be controlled through other spells. The creature summoned is unable to leave a 1-mile radius of the crest, and will attempt to make a lair to house itself in for the duration of its anchored existence, being allowed to attempt a DC 30 Charisma saving throw once a year. While tethered to the material plane in this way, it can contact anyone who was present when the creature was summoned, so long as the summoner allows it to do so. While this orb is present in a creature's lair, the orb blends in to become a part of the scenery and be as difficult to spot as possible. In such a case, the investigation DC while the creature is present in its lair equals 5 times the number of months that have passed, after which it becomes easier to spot. Should a creature break free of its bond, the summoner is made aware of this immediately, and the creature knows the location of the summoner and those present during the process. And know as such until 1 year has passed. At any time, the summoner may release the anchored creature, and the crest halves the remaining time required to anchor another creature. Should the owner die or their soul become trapped, the crest will release the anchored creature, and it is given the ability to return to its home plane. The crest cannot be moved after it has been activated, and any attempts to do so while the creature is anchored will fail. If the creature is banished through a spell such as Gate or Banishment, it exists in the new location for up to 1d100 minutes before it is pulled back to the crest or the location it was present. If the summoner wishes to do so, they may give the creature free rein of its ability, allowing it to return home freely, and creating an anchor for it to conjure itself to. The creature will be made aware of the significant changes of its or its summoner's set criteria, upon which it is given the ability to planar travel. If you attempt to anchor a creature that is currently on your plane of existence, then the spell fails. If the creature is banished, the same thing happens.
Sounds scary.
Long item text.
So weird that we can see the thing so easily, right?
Wait, question. It says that the crest cannot be moved. What if I tried to banish the crest?
Try. See what happens.
I feel like we should find Malcom before I do that, because that could end poorly otherwise.
I'll say, Sasha, you're moving into the room. Do you have any rough preference on where you want to be? Closer to the orb, close to the door?
Closer to the orb. If someone's going to get hit, it better be me.
Okay. As you
know
all
how
enter the
easy.
room into the dark interior, you stand there for but a moment. Silence greets you. As you begin to hear eerie music playing. A strange, theatrical music. Something
Thank you, Infernal.
distant. Something you're not used to. With the exception of you, Queglod.
No, motherfucker, it's your parents again, isn't it?
As you hear the sound, you immediately get reminded of home and the playing of the piano you had back in your hall at home. Your mother playing the piano, you hear it as it begins to chime through, as you begin to hear it striking through each of you. And you begin to see minor lights flashing on and off, like spotlights, above each of you. I would like all of you except for Malcom to go to waiting.
Oh, lordy.
Oh no.
I sense deja vu here.
Oh no. Okay, where's waiting? Where's the waiting?
What's going on?
I'll move you to waiting. I'll tell you when to come back. Sudz.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Having a good day?
Well, considering I feel like Malcolm's dead. No.
Not dead yet. There is a yet there, though.
Yes.
Keep that in mind.
Yes.
As you feel the presence of being sucked through this darkness, almost being pulled through jelly, you feel the force pulling away from you as you are dropped in a dark chamber. You look around with what you have of your dark vision. It is endless in all directions. You see the form there look at you, with its face looking down on you, or it slowly dissipates, turning to mist. You hear a voice from around you. So, intruder, you entered into my domain. Show you what you truly are. Do you respond?
What I truly am, huh? I'd be glad to see it.
Do you resist the saving throw?
I'm curious as to what it's trying to do. So, no.
Okay. You watch as you see a light white dust fall from your face and just falling from your peripheral. As you look up, a shining beam appears before you. As you look up, you squint for a moment, and you see a mirror of yourself. But you see wrapped around your face is a porcelain white mask, a large, curled, grinning smile, the cheeks etched in high, intensive detail, shining off of this mirror, as you see the horns curled and white, wrapping up, and you look at them. A smile curls across your face. During this next combat, you're on my side.
Okay.
Let's go and get the others. Well, chat, isn't this going to be fun?
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh, Simon.
Sudz has killed us all.
That just killed you all. Yep.
Has Sud sort of sold, but we all have to die.
Yep.
Sudz was Queglod's father.
Father all along.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wait, when did I get that old? Shit.
It all makes sense.
Well,
now.
you know, Druid's
That
age
explains
at
why I
10
called you Daddy, Malcolm.
Oh,
Your sense
Illuminati confirmed.
Okay, that's terrible.
Regret.
Alright. Well,
Regret, my boy.
What's happening?
I would like everyone to roll for initiative, please.
Well, shit.
oh, it was inevitable, wasn't it?
Does that include me?
Okay, then.
Nat 20.
Does that include me?
That includes you.
I'm gonna mind blast this thing into oblivion.
Oh,
Into a oblivion, a distinctly worse RPG.
Oh.
Worst RPG? Fucking hell.
I have
Worse.
caps on that.
Chris, do I remember if these things were psychic?
You remember that the last one had some resistance to psychic, but you aren't sure about this new one.
Hell, as long as he's not throwing out psychic stuff against us, that's fine.
Oh, I didn't look carefully enough at its model, but this thing is swole.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
know! One time it was drawing it, just like, he's super buff. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, he is super buff. He makes Rook look tiddly.
Nice.
Hey, just ask him. Just how much how much your bench, bro?
How many Elsyans are there?
How do you know
how
my
to
name?
beat this guy? Just let us
Devil
have a
creature.
conversation about the gym.
25 to 20 or higher.
Hello. That I got a nat 20, so I forgot to actually check my +3, so 23, nat 20, so 27, 28, 28.
28.
If we're doing the +5.
25 to 20, anybody else? 20 to 15.
15.
Rook. 15 to 10.
14.
10.
I
Ten.
don't
Queglod,
know
I'll roll
because
for you,
I
Sasha.
can't roll.
Yep. Sasha, you got -1, haven't you? Yes.
Yeah.
That is a 5 total, Sasha. And Queglod?
6 total.
6 total. Okay, well, Sasha, we know you're going last.
Sounds about right.
Okay. So, at the top of the round, Elsyan,
Yes.
you're going at the same time as this thing, as it also rolled a natural 20.
Ah,
Oh.
motherfucker.
My god.
Okay. Do I see it?
As you all enter the room, prepared and looking around, you think to yourself, where is this thing? You all perceive and stare, looking around as you see the spotlights begin to point towards the central orb. The glimmering of it sheens off, surrounding the room as you look around. Each of you notice this in turn. You stare at the ground and you see that it has gone from the carved stone to wooded planks, treated and well decorated with a painted design of foliage. The walls have gone from their strange, or from the usual flat stone to that of cardboard cutout scenery. As you stare at the central orb, the spotlights shine on each of you, starting on you, Elsyan. The rest of you lose sight of Elsyan.
Oh, it's this shit again.
Elsyan, you
Right,
see
okay,
from the
it's like
central orb, you watch as this thing crawls out, the large porcelain mask smiling, the maw dripping with thick saliva as it globs and strikes against the wood below and sinks into it. You watch as the scaled form hooks out, the arms bulging as it pulls itself out and looks at you, and you see one of its smaller arms wrapped around Malcolm's shoulder as he too wears a porcelain horned mask,
Oh,
grinning
penis.
intently as he stares at you also.
Ah, for fuck's sake. What did Malcolm agree to?
What do you do, Elsyan?
I say, for fuck's
For
sake.
fuck's sake, what did Malcolm agree to?
Yeah.
Fuck it. In for a penny, in for a pound. You know what? I am just going to do a max damage, or max side points, Hammer of Inquisition for those sweet, sweet D10s of damage rather than D8s.
Okay, saving throw is intelligence. DC is...
It is a, yeah, it's intelligence, yeah.
Intelligence, DC is...
Yes. DC is 17.
It fails.
Ha! Yeah,
Roll
fuck.
The damage.
70 10s coming up, bitch. That
Okay.
could have gone.
Could have gone better, could have gone worse.
Could have gone better.
32. As you strike against this creature, the energy of the Psychic Inquisition, the hammer striking down on it, you watch as it quivers and it shakes momentarily. It pulls its head back. You see the smile change into a frowny face.
Oh, boo!
And you feel a well of power wash over you. I
This
would
is
like
good
you to
feeling?
make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh no! What did I have? Ah, fuck! I've still got my psychic bonus to my Constitution. I never did Constitution saves. Why? That could be better.
Okay. You
That's a
feel
5.
you
5
feel a-
passes. What?
Oh, you fail. You feel a weight fall across your face as you stand there, the spotlight revealing as it gives an ever so slight reflection to your form. You are now inflicted with the Mask of Sloth. Your AC is decreased by 2, and each turn you may only perform an action or a bonus action.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I can't do anything with those.
As you
It's horrible.
As you feel this presence warp over you, you feel yourself slow. And you look around you, and you see your allies beginning to pop in as spotlights are beginning to form above them also. Are you moving to end your turn as well?
Can I move?
You can. You have your movement.
So remind me, I can. Next turn, it's.
Next turn, you
Bonus
have an
action.
action or a bonus action, not both.
Oh, okay. That's not as bad as I thought it was. You know what? I like where I am because where I am, I've got 2 people in front of me that aren't, that might take some damage for me. Not
Okay.
by choice.
Seeing as nobody else has been brought into the scenery yet, it on his turn is going to.
Fuck. To be quite fair, wherever I move, it's going to move closer.
It is going to start by making 2 claw attacks at you. The first one is a... I don't need to ask that a 31 hits you.
Actually, crit.
Holy
Oh. Oh no! Ignore me. What I was about to do wasn't going to save me anyway.
And,
It would have been pretty impressive.
And then a 26 hits you. Okay. You take, from the first attack, that is 16 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
followed by 18 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
As the arms carve in, scraping across you, you You feel the claws physically tear through your robe and your skin. As they peel back, it stands there. You won't be alone soon enough.
Oh fuck! I've just forgotten something. I forgot that could have helped. With psychic inquisition, because I got the improvement, he was supposed to be prone, grappled, and
Well, you'll be glad to know that he's immune to grapple. So he would have gotten up from prone and had the rest of his movement to move over to you.
so and restrained, which I presume he's also
Restrained, he's also immune to, yeah. Being a
Of
snake,
course he is,
being a
because you're
snake
a
helps.
fucker. You
Yep.
can.
You can grapple a snake, yes I know. But he's a demon snake. All
Now
right.
you tell me.
So,
So how much damage in total? Sorry.
it was, I want to say 18 and 15? Something like that.
18.
Yeah, 18 and 15, so 32. No, 33.
3.
I thought it was.
Okay.
16. You know, never mind.
Next in the initiative is the bear.
Oh, penis.
Okay, the lair's first action is it uses Dance Macabre.
Oh, wonderful.
Right.
What on earth?
Guys, we should have taken a long rest before we came down here.
Oh, whoever could have predicted such a thing?
But we don't know where Malcolm
I'll
is.
answer that question in a moment.
Everyone.
It was everyone, yes.
Okay. Rook, you're next in the initiative. As the spotlight flashes down on you, you stand there motionless as you blink. You look around and you see these dark forms wearing what I can only describe as skin-tight, basically, suits with simple porcelain masks on, wielding what look to be simple and broken short swords. As they stand there and look about, they all turn, looking at this new individual. As they bow and poetically begin to move and shift. It's your turn.
Okay.
You
What else?
currently
Can I see this guy?
You can see this guy. And,
Can I see Elsyan?
Yes, you also see next to you Malcom standing there with a porcelain mask covering his face.
Okay. Well, if I move here, will I give myself advantage?
Advantage? Yes, you will.
Okay, alright. I think that killing this thing as fast as I can is probably the best thing to do.
Okay.
I'm gonna move here.
Malcolm, do you
do.
have Warcaster?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what single target spells do you have that I can use as a reaction against Rook?
That's fine. Shoot me up the arse.
Do you have Hold Person?
No. Single target.
Yep, has to be something with an attack roll. So, we'll see if your character sheet works in the party's favor because you don't have a single target attack spell. You have Firebolt, that would be with disadvantage. You have Ice Knife, which would again also be with disadvantage. Alright, you have those two. I would like you to use a disadvantage Fireball attack against Rook, please.
It's
Firebolt.
not single target though.
Firebolt. It is.
Okay.
It's the cantrip. So single target, disadvantage to hit. And this is with a +6. Well, that's a 19. Does that hit?
No, I've got 22.
As you move out of the range of Malcolm moving towards this thing, you watch as Malcolm raises his hand, fires forward a blast of fire from his infernal rage as it strikes against your form and flicks across the armor. You look back in confusion. You continue your movement towards this thing?
Yes, I do, because I just assume that this thing is controlling him, so killing him will free him. Is my thought pattern anyway.
Right. So you move up, you run across to this thing. The being looks back at you as you stare at it.
Hi. I'm gonna take a swing. No, actually, no. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Bonus action, cast Hunter's Mark.
Damn, cool. Now I'm gonna take a swing at it.
And I don't remember if the new ranger means that you don't have concentration, but I don't think you do, so you're fine.
No, I don't. I remember anything. Right. This is just a normal 15 with plus 10. That's 25.
25 to hit. Yep, that hits.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to try another one, but with Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
That is 16 plus negative 4, so 16 plus 6. So that's 22.
22.
Okay, I'm going to do another one with Great Weapon Master then.
Okay.
That one is
Plus 6.
19.
19. Just hits.
Okay, and I'm going to action surge and do that again.
Max, go ahead.
Oh, can I have 3 more dice, please? So I could do this in one go, because this could be painful.
There you go. Let me put this across so you can roll it without rolling d12s, because you still got to do all of those. Because you've got 1 regular and 2 Great Weapon Masters going.
Yep.
Go ahead.
18, 14, and 19.
Hits, and hits. 19 is a crit.
Cool.
So that is that many Great Weapon Master attacks. Okay.
Plus
In response, it is going to use its reaction on that critical hit. Yeah, that. Going to use Consume Emotion. That critical hit is being rediverted to Malcom.
Ah, penis.
Oh shit, that's with Hunter's Mark. I'm so sorry.
Technically, it's not hitting the one with your hunter's mark on, so
It's
that may
hitting
have a
him,
weird
and
effect.
he's moving all the damage to Malcom.
Oh,
in,
right.
in terms of what this is doing.
Oh,
So we'll start with a critical hit.
okay.
So that's 2d12 plus 2d6 plus a lot.
Oh, that could have been worse.
32 plus what?
32 plus, what is it? I get a bonus plus.
At this level, it should be plus 8.
Yeah, I
with
get a bonus plus 8, and I get. Do I get my normal 6 slashing as well?
Yes.
Oh my god, so that's 8
So
plus 6
plus 14.
times 2.
So, Malcom, you take 48 points of damage. Are you still up? Malcom.
Malcolm.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a saving throw of your choice with disadvantage. Wait, hold on, let me. No, you just make a saving throw of your choice.
Wisdom.
Wisdom, go ahead. Okay.
Plus 9.
21. As you feel the damage pierce and carve through you, you watch as the porcelain mask shatters and breaks from your face. As it falls to the ground in small specks, as it falls, you watch as the sad face turns to that of an angry face on the being, as you are no longer controlled by Mask of Greed.
Oh, thank penis. That's my new expletive, by the way. Penis.
Okay, you have... oh, by the way, because it did matter, and I forgot, there's supposed to be an extra d6 in there, so just go ahead and roll that.
Oh,
because
am I-
landing your crit.
That's
4
4.
extra damage. Could you what, Sam?
Am I still under the effects of Master Sloth?
Yes.
Okay.
Infernal, can you turn yourself up? Can't hear you.
Better?
Yeah?
Yeah.
He just needs to give his mic a good spanking.
Ooh.
All
I
right.
have Chris's mic version too.
Alright, so we have 4... I'm just going to make sure. Hunter's Mark procs on every attack, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone's saying
Yes.
I want to check.
I know for sure, but I know for sure because I had Roundor.
I know, but I want to
Yeah,
check because this is a scary
know.
spell.
It's scary for someone like me, anyway.
You deal 1d6 extra damage whenever you hit a target with weapon attack. Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Frick. Okay. And then there's the...
Smack.
There's the 5th one. The last one is going to be without Great Weapon Master.
Okay. Reroll the 1. 2, 8, 6.
Okay.
Oh,
So this is with a plus 32 and then with a plus 30. So this is a plus 62 onto that. You do 108 points of damage. Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. As you take the swings over and over again, carving into this thing's flesh, you watch as it grimaces and winces, pulling itself back. You watch as it bares its fangs at you, showing its true intent. It is not
Nice.
bloodied.
son of a gun. Well, that was that. That was my heavy thing. Imagine
Don't
if I was
worry, we'll
larger.
just hit it with a few more of those.
Yes.
A few more of those, yeah. Go, yeah.
Oh, I can't.
Because he can't action surge again. It's fine.
No, but I can get bigger, which
You
means
can get bigger and you can do a lot of damage, yeah. That was a very meaty chunk of its health, though.
I mean, are we in the right area now? Like, are we all together now? or-
Not quite yet, because the next person who spawns in is Bern.
Okay.
Bern, you spawn in, you see that Rook's just going ham on this thing, and you see a bunch of the other forms around the room currently staring and looking around at each of you.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. Yes. Fuck. Wish I could do that, but no. I'm gonna kill everyone if I do that, no. Alright.
Do it.
I know exactly what you're thinking, and no.
I don't know what you're thinking.
Is
and
this
I say
considered
yes.
a fiend?
Yes, it is.
Called it a demon earlier.
Fiend
Not
is a type
considered
of...
undead.
Oh no, demon is a type of fiend.
Yes.
What did you do, sorry?
I said he's not considered an undead, though. Is he?
No. Just a fiend.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Okie dokie, that was nasty.
Yeah, I think I will be attacking with siblings.
Siblings?
Yep.
Siblings?
James, he's a second one.
This ain't Alabama.
Sure wish Malcolm.
It doesn't matter which way they are because they have pack tactic against fiends.
Okay. In which
Alright.
case, to help with advantage,
Yeah.
I'll put them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So, Elsyan, you are currently flanked by two large circular swords which begin to slice into this thing.
They begin going closer to you ever so slightly.
Okay. Bern, what did I do to piss you off? Apart from everything, what did I do?
Oh, come on. Do I do it? I don't think it's worth.
You have one lucky left.
Yep. Nah.
Not gonna. Okay. First attack misses. Second attack hits. As the second sword blade carves into it, cutting along its along the side, doing a probably sure amount of damage, knowing this. 13
Plus 6, I believe?
6.
Yeah, plus 6.
Yep, 19 points of damage as it carves into the side of this thing. The demonic energy flowing from it as it screeches out in pain, releasing a slight gasp and kind of recoiling slightly. It's slithering in place. Is that the end of your turn?
No, I'm gonna wait. Oh yeah, my temporary hit points would have vanished by now, right?
Yes.
From okay, yeah, I'm gonna apply.
Okay. Bonus action. You
Yep.
pass Harpy on yourself. Go ahead and roll for that.
It's 3d4.
Yes. Okay. At the end of your turn, is going to use his first legendary action. And I'm going to use. Okay. Malcom, Rook, and Bern. Can all three of you please make
Mm. Really?
an intelligence saving throw?
Oh no.
Oh shit! I'd suck at that quite bad. Okay. 8.
8. Okay.
Yes. 19.
19. Okay. Succeed.
21.
21.
Yes.
Succeed. Is anybody here proficient in it?
Proficient, no.
Intelligence saving throws? Yeah,
Proficient
me.
in- You are?
Yeah.
Okay. Burn, you fail.
Unani?
DC increases when someone's proficient in it.
Oh man.
Okay. So,
The fuck?
Bern
fuck Malcolm,
and
Malcolm,
Rook,
fuck
you are
me.
currently affected by the Mask of Lust. On your next turn, you must move towards the closest enemy possible.
Oh,
Um,
Or
right.
closest,
That's not too
closest,
much of a problem.
closest powerful visible enemy possible. So in other words, Bern, you're going to have to run up adjacent to Rook next turn.
Cool.
Okay.
I can still do whatever I want, though,
You
right?
can still do whatever you want. Your
Okay.
movement is just used doing that. And if you're adjacent to it, you use your movement to doing it.
Damn it.
Okay.
I'll take an opportunity attack, sure.
Okay. End
Damn.
of your turn. It is the actors' turns.
Actions.
The actors,
Oh,
these 4 can't, or these 5, 6 can't attack. They are going to channel Doppelganger. Top one fails, succeeds, fails, succeeds, fails. Alright, and I am going to put them there, and... Okay. The ones that are closest, Aurum has an attack coming, has one attack coming at her. Oh no, Aurum's not there yet, so never mind. But that one will channel Doppelganger as well. Taking that roll, that is a fail. The one next to Rook. Yeah, it has to attack you. Mistake. Okay, that is a 23 to hit you? Yes.
Yeah, it hits.
You take 13 points of slashing damage. Non-magical, so you take 10.
10.
And your mask shatters.
Cool.
Bern, the one next to you, is going to make an attack. And that misses on a 10. Your mask does not shatter. This one that's here has nothing to do either, so it's going to do its doppelganger as well. That fails. Okay. End of their turn. Who's the next to beam in? Malcom. It's your turn. As you stand there, you see more of these doppelganger, or these actor kind of creatures of mannequins pull themselves up the masks in place as they pull more of their short swords.
I cast a 5th level Conjure Animals,
Okay.
summoning 16 wolves.
Fuck hell.
Basically, I'm counteracting the number of these little guys.
Are you okay with these things getting mind blasted? Your wolves, I mean.
They're wolves. I mean,
Just-
they're also summons. But, I mean, if you want them to not be there to stop these guys from coming, then sure.
No. What I'm saying is just bring them in. What I'm also saying is, are you okay if some of them die to being psychically blasted because I've got some fairly decent AoE? Which, granted, isn't as decent as it once used to be.
And it might not enough. We still have to see if it's actually needs more or less of a nerf. Probably not as much. Probably doesn't need any more. It's just whether I need to create a 15 by
Yeah.
sphere token.
Right now it's been testing, so I'm going to use it a bit more. But I've only got 10 side points left.
How many did you say? 16?
16.
Okay. Okay, place them where you want.
That was to a fucking crossbow.
This is gonna get interesting, actually. This is gonna get really interesting.
Boom.
Oh no, I know what. Okay, this is gonna be fun.
What?
I'm gonna assume we're gonna do this. You're
Yes, and then
What
I'll decide
the fuck
what
is
I'm
happening?
extra one.
What is this clown fest?
just gonna try and occupy as many of them as you,
You know
can.
what? You know what? My
Yep.
don't forget the one at the top.
It's got one.
Actually, no, oh wait, no. Yeah, that one needs to go there. That one needs to have a.
Okay. So, you spend your action casting that.
Yeah.
Bonus action? Movement?
No, I can't do anything. Otherwise, I'm gonna get hit, and I'm really hurt.
Okay.
Oh, and Arachne comes back.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay. So, as you unfocus on polymorph, Arachne comes back. Very true. Tearing out of your coat pocket. Make me a dexterity saving throw, as she is currently attempting to occupy the same space as you.
That's fine. I'll be okay. Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
I end up on top of Arachne.
Nope. You end up next to Arachne,
Oh.
as you don't fall prone. Okay. End of your turn. It is going to use its second legendary action. Do you know what the constitution of wolves are?
If you give me a sec, I can find out.
Actually, no, this thing's got something far worse it can do.
These are just regular wolves, right?
These are just regular wolves. Yeah.
I have a feeling it might be 11.
Hit points 11. Con is
One is 12. So they get +1s. Alright, I am going to target this one, and this one. Fails, fails, and fails.
Wait, is it really just gonna turn them all against us?
Yeah, do a con save, probably not turn them against us.
I'm going to flip them over because otherwise I have to get other tiles just to make this simpler. You watch as masks begin to form across their front
Oh no.
of what look to be full chubby cheeks for a wolf with pointed snout, slightly larger and bulbous, as they are affected by the mask of gluttony.
Can't you make them just like red?
I can
Yeah,
if I
that's
hadn't reset them,
Oh, okay.
and also that might still be confusing. I'm going to do that. Okay. Queglod, you appear into wolves,
Dancers.
latex mannequins, a big thing that's partially bleeding, a very angry rook, and chaos.
Chaos! The good old days.
In my element.
Okay. I am going to cast Armor of Agathos
Okay.
because there's a lot going on here.
Buff.
Fair enough.
Queglod just needs to take a moment to take this all in before she'll do anything.
Okay.
She goes in, she takes a deep breath.
As you do,
Alright.
dark crystals begin to form across the surface of your armor, as you are now frosted up with Armor of Agathist.
Okay, that gives me, what, 25 temporary hit points?
25 temporary hit points, yep.
Cool. And then, I've not really a lot I can do with a bonus action, but I am going to move here. Don't want to provoke this guy an opportunity attack. But...
Okay. Alrighty then. Is that the end of your turn?
Backing up. I can't really do a lot else, so...
Okay.
That will end my turn for now, yes.
Sasha, you beam in again to chaos.
Well, this is fun. What do I see before me currently?
I'll screenshot him.
Yeah, Infernal, you screenshot.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I
don't
kind of
try and
forgot
describe
that he
it.
didn't have, like, he
Yeah,
didn't have the
put
map.
it in Dawn Seekers, because I really want to see. I want to hear the reaction. There aren't many spaces left to stand. I'll just say that.
There we go.
Oh, what are we looking at here?
Yeah.
Who's on our side?
The dogs.
The dogs are.
Not
and
the one
party
to
The
your-
members.
greys aren't. Everything that's blue is on our side. No.
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 No. Most of the things that are blue are on your side.
If everything that is not blue is not on our side.
Yes.
There you go. That's a good condition.
Just. Fuck. We need another colour, Chris.
I do, but then that takes a lot of work to do that now.
Just really? I suppose you've got to do them for all of
Just
them.
make a transparent background. What could go wrong?
This is
Oh.
madness.
So, Sasha, have you got any idea what you'd like to do?
Curl up and cry.
Just thinking, guys, you could have colour tinted some of them if you wanted.
I could.
Harlan was like,
I
nope.
could
Yeah,
also. I
I'll
could
be honest,
also
I'm kind
just
of like,
make them
what
red
the
and number
fuck do I do?
Hit things. This big thing.
Smite.
Alright. So, quick thing. Who's currently in a mask?
Hello.
No one.
No one. No, Infernal.
And
and
I-
Infernal and Elsyan and 3 wolves.
Alright. And these ghostly things, what are they?
They
Bad.
look like think like mannequins, but wearing like black latex with white masks on.
Okay, so they're perverts, got it. What, am I wrong? Didn't think so, you know. Okay then.
No, you're not wrong. They are. That is definitely what it
Like,
is.
Sasha beams in is like, okay, perverts, green dildo with a mask, teammates.
Yeah.
Good.
And some of them are wearing masks. You've got to admit this is a bit of a strange situation. You can understand why I'm having some trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can.
Right. Well,
Perfectly
I think it's
understandable.
fairly obvious what I have to do. I'm casting the 5th level spell, Holy Weapon,
On who?
on Rook. And his thwack fucker.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm assuming everyone's cool with this.
Is it touch?
It
Yes,
is a touch
but
based
I
spell.
can move up to him, can't I?
Yep. You'll
Yeah.
take 2 attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, fine with that.
Okay.
What are they gonna do? Kill me?
They might.
No, and no, they don't.
Yeah, didn't think so.
However, you move up
Uh-huh.
and you place your hand on Rook. As you cast Holy Weapon, the divinity traveling through your hand, you watch as the wolf that stands next to you with the Mask of Gluttony looks at you and grins as the spell is targeted at it. It is now affected by Holy Weapon, and the mask breaks.
Well, shit.
Does that mean that dog now deals holy damage?
Yep. Until
The
it
mask is
dies.
broken, so it's back on our side?
It does
Yeah.
deviate.
Masks don't necessarily turn you. Mask of Gluttony
Okay.
has a hidden effect, which
I think we could just teleport spells and attacks to them.
Alright, but is it on our side now, or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the wolves are still on your side, even the ones with masks.
Okay.
Start
Also, he
swinging.
can just direct spells and attacks at them. Okay.
Alright, well,
Interesting.
I can use a cantrip still.
Do it.
That was a bonus action.
Do it.
So I'm just gonna... Wait, let me just quickly check what
bonus action thaumaturgy.
Right. Sorry. I'm assuming I'm next to Rook now, right?
Yes.
yeah.
Right. I'd like to cast Word of Radiance.
Is that bonus action?
No, it's an action, but I use a bonus action for a
holy
spell.
weapon is an action. Is a bonus action. Fine.
Yes.
Okay. Who needs to make saving throws? Is a 5-foot radius around you?
5-foot radius, and it's everyone who I want it to hit. Con save, bitches.
Con save. Thank you. DC.
The DC it's my DC, so that's 17. Wait, did I update that one?
Doesn't matter. Those two.
And it deals 3d6 radiant damage.
Okay, for Big Chungus here, that is a 16. Fails.
Ha, fuck.
Sasha succeeding.
How
with
much
the
damage
ball.
was it? It was 3d.
3d6.
That is
And
8.
this dog here is going to bite for a lot of damage.
Yes, me just.
So, that's 8 points of radiant damage done to him. Okay. Nicely done. He is now bloodied.
Hogger!
Well done, Sasha.
Oh shit, Chris! Oh wait, no, he's not one of my allies, is he?
No, he's not. If there's...
Can I activate my beard just for coolness' sake?
Yes, you can.
Beard!
As you look down at your hand and you go, well, shit, this holy weapon goes to the wrong target. You blow up your nose as steam comes out, your beard erupts into fire as the two mannequins behind you fall limp for a moment. Still suspended, almost as if their arms and back are on strings. And the being takes the damage as you watch as its wounds begin to slightly peel open from the radiant flame. Alright.
Now, just before the end of my turn, now, we could keep going with this, but we will kill you, and why can't we just be friends,
Why can't we be friends?
Oh, but we can.
Hey, no,
a mistake.
no. It's
I
not
would
friends
like-
if we don't consent.
I would like Sasha, Rook, and Queglod make a saving throw of your choice.
Right strength.
This isn't against fear, is it?
Nope.
This would be against the masks. Okay. that's
Can I
Yes,
make it?
friendship.
Is this the thing where if you have proficiency it becomes harder?
16.
Maybe.
I'd like him to make a Constitution save.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
I'm going to do it as charisma
Okay.
anyway.
Well, that is there were 2 people using proficiencies, and that is using Constitution. That's a 19 plus 5, I think. So that's 24
Yeah,
for
and I
you.
don't have proficiency, so
Rook, what is your total?
suck
16.
it, big boy.
16. Because of the two proficiencies added, you just succeed. And Queglod, you
Uh,
I mean, that's 24.
Harlan
so-
just said he didn't have proficiency.
yeah, but Queglod has proficiency in
Queglod did.
charisma, and
Oh,
Rook
I
has,
thought-
has proficiency in strength.
Oh, I thought you only said 3, not 4 people.
3 people made the save, and 2 of them had proficiency, so it increased the DC by number.
I don't
Okay.
You're welcome,
Yep,
everyone.
and that's as its legendary action as you fight off the masks that were attempting to invade.
You see, that's not nice. Why can't you just be nice?
Can
Thank
Okay.
We could sit down and have a chat rather than all this murdering.
Elsyan, it is your turn. You're going at the same
Well-
time as the being.
Being nice doesn't quite suit me anymore. Quite frankly, I cut. I have been thinking what I want to do, and I still haven't decided. You know what? I know. I've still currently got the Mask of Sloth on, haven't I?
Yes, you have.
Do I know how to remove that?
You aren't sure. So far, the ones you've seen pop seem to be, from what you understand, gluttony and lust, other than sloth. So you aren't entirely sure.
Yeah, you know what?
Back in a sec, guys.
What I'm going to do actually is just perform. We're level 11. Well, level 12. I'm gonna do just mind thrust against the being.
9. Rust.
which at current level, which is level 11, I do 3d10 damage. It's an intelligence saving throw.
Save.
Cool. Did not beat 17. Wonderful.
Yep.
And that's a 19 damage.
Nice. Good damage for a cantrip.
Well, that's a
Yeah,
cantrip? Jeez.
Yeah, it is. It's one that levels up as I go through.
As all cantrips.
Yeah.
It's basically firebolt, but it's a saving throw rather than
Yeah.
aggro.
Balanced as all things should be.
Me, Mystic, balanced.
Cantrips doing D10s, balanced.
All right.
Hey, leave me alone. This is a rare situation, and I
It
need
is.
my damage up. I am not being stuck with a rapier.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Well, I can't do a bonus action. I don't really want to invoke an opportunity attack against this thing.
Okay.
And now I should just try to take the mask off. Can I give up my movement to try and take the mask off?
I'll say, using your movement, you experiment in attempting to take the mask off. It's magically fused to your face. There doesn't seem to be a way to take it off other than
Ow,
conditions.
ow. Ow! It's not even ripping my face off. It's just taking my head with it. Ow! Okay, that's not going to work.
Rips his face off, it's just so back underneath.
Yeah.
You know what? It's an elven skull. They all look very similar.
Okay. It has its turn, which is the same as yours. It gains back its legendary actions and its reaction, which is
Hello.
He's trying to think of the best way to kill one of us.
I'm going to start off by using my bonus action. I would like Queglod, Sasha, and Malcom to make strength saving throws.
Oh, here we go.
Do you know what Sasha's? Oh, Sasha got a natural 20, so she's fine. Are any of you proficient in strength?
Sasha isn't she?
Nope.
No, Sasha's not.
No.
So, as the two of you fail, you are now inflicted with the Mask of Wrath. You may only perform actions, bonus actions, and reactions that deal damage. You may not perform any other actions.
So Queglod and...
Queglod and Malcom are
Malcom.
afflicted by this.
Why do I?
That's not good for Mal.
It's fine. I got
That's what you do most of the time.
my only setup up anyway.
Yeah.
So
True. And for its action, it is going to proceed to perform one claw attack and a sting attack versus Elsyan.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I sent Elsyan.
You know, I was joking about me tanking this. You know what? Fuck it. Best. I know this is a long shot that's going to be much use, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to pop Empowered Defense for 7 psi points. So
Okay,
now my...
I'd like to know, do you do this before you know the roll or after?
After the D20 roll, but before the result is given.
Okay.
So
he makes
before I
the-
know whether...
He makes the attack. What is your total? AC now?
my total AC, it would be... It's 19.
That is another 31 to hit.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I know it would be like that, but...
And the stinger, that's a 28 to hit. Okay,
What does this thing have? Plus 10 to hit?
more than that.
Why?
It's not rolling.
Nothing.
It's not rolling natural 20s for this.
What
Holy shite.
What needs more than plus 10 to hit? Come on.
Things with
Rook.
high CR.
No, there's things with high CR. There's this. I'm calm now.
Okay.
Calm.
So you take 18 points of slashing damage
Okay.
from the floor, and you take 14 points of piercing damage from the stinger. Please roll a Constitution saving throw, as you are about to be hit by baleful flame.
Well, good to know. I've got a plus 5 to this.
5, that's 16. Failed just.
Yep. DC 17, isn't it?
Yes, it's DC 17.
Yeah, I thought so.
You take... Take 28 points of fire damage.
Okay, can you... What's the total of all that? So I've got to... 18.
It was 18, followed by 14 plus 28. So 18 plus 14 plus 28 is 60 damage.
Oh, I'm unconscious.
Okay.
Shite.
As you fall unconscious, your mask breaks and you are stabilized. And you
Oh.
get back up.
1 hit point.
As you pull yourself back up, you look around at the rest of your companions and a grin falls over your face. You are affected by the Mask of Greed. You are now on my side.
Oh,
I'm
no.
on.
I'm glad
Just
you used a
my
lot of
cyclone's
side
back.
points. Say no.
Okay.
But yeah, you're on 1 hit point and you're on my side. Let's go.
None of us see this, or do any of us see this?
I'd say from this direction, you notice it moves, and you watch as the small arms on the inside of its torso curl around his shoulder and pull him close, almost as if a friend. Same thing you saw as Malcom. However, the only person who knows how to break this is Rook. As if you can figure it out. Oh no, this is okay. As you're standing there, the lair, you begin to see appearing along the walls behind the cardboard cutouts faces of porcelain and dark mannequin design. As you begin to hear laughter echoing throughout the room. I would like everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw, with the exception of Elsyan.
Oh. Again. Great at that. 8 plus
Sasha's got a high roll with this, so Sasha, I believe, fine.
11.
Sasha is proficient and has... Yeah, Sasha's fine. Alright, totals.
16.
16, you succeed.
Yes.
15.
15, you succeed. Rook,
11.
11, you fail. Malcom,
14.
14, you fail.
Mhm.
Malcom, I'd like you to make me a Constitution saving throw for concentration. You do not get advantage as this is not from damage. And Rook and Malcom, you are both affected by this.
Nope.
Have I died yet?
Nope. Rook and Malcom, as you stand there and you hear this laughter, you begin to grasp your chest and begin to giggle ever so slightly. You may not perform verbal components next turn, and you are unable to properly communicate with the rest of your party.
That's fine, I don't need to talk to them. I've just got to kill him.
Okay.
So am I just not allowed to do anything now?
You can't use verbal components.
Yes,
So,
and I
you
can't
lose
do any
concentration,
spells.
correct?
Yeah, I lost concentration. It's supposed to be 10, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I only got 9.
Wait, don't you add anything to that? 7 plus what?
It would be a con save, so it would be his.
Ah,
Be a 7 plus that, but he doesn't have advantage because it's not damage.
yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot it's constant.
And Sasha, you succeeded, so you don't need to make the con save.
Bye,
Magic
wolves.
users are horribly screwed on this, aren't they?
I mean,
Okay.
just...
Yeah, that one came up at a perfect time. I think that's the reason I put it second.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, end of the lair's turn. Rook, your turn. You are currently laughing to yourself.
Okay, well, between laughter, I'm going to pop a potion of growth. On my bonus.
Okay.
Um,
Are you affected by any masks currently?
No.
Yeah, he's the one that got. No, I didn't get affected.
Yeah, I
He's
got,
the
I
one
got
who
the 10.
succeeded.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Me and Elsyan got affected by the thing to run towards.
No, he got.
No, I got
he
affected,
failed,
but then I
he
got
got
hit.
But then he
attacked.
got a hit and the mask broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas the one against you missed.
Well, I still have to run next to it.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Right. And I'm going to hit him with Great Weapon Master. Oh. Hang on. Can I
What?
move?
You
Can I move?
can, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to move here. Do I
Get
still
your
get
good
advantage?
Yes, you would get advantage from that.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I don't from Elsyan anymore, do
Because
I?
you don't from Elsyan, no.
Cool. Okay. In that case, yeah, I'm going to take the 3 hits against him with Great Weapon Master.
First one? Or, well, 3.
I'll just
Go ahead.
do
Great Weapon Master, 3 attacks.
that is
Pretty good.
14,
Misses.
18.
Misses, hits, hits.
Cool.
Nice.
Go ahead and do 2 of those.
He has
Plus
D4s as well.
Right,
Yep.
you have D4s?
Enlarge.
Yeah, enlarged.
When did you get enlarged?
He
Oh,
said
first
he's drinking a
growth,
potion.
growth.
Right,
Yeah, he
sorry.
said-
Sorry, I was just thinking like, wait, when did you cast enlarge burn? It's like, alright, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is gonna be Ashton's turn. Okay.
Okay. So it's that.
Okay.
Rolling ones and two.
Rolling 1s and 2s, which is just those two. Yep.
That's a 6 and a.
So that is 30 plus 28, so 58 points of damage. And yeah, he's gonna do it again. He is going to use his consume emotion. Elsyan, you take one of those hits. It doesn't matter what the damage is, so I'll say that he converts the second one. So 15 plus 14, which is 29, plus the 3 is 32 damage. Take. Elsyan, you fall unconscious again.
Yay!
This time you are officially bleeding.
Ah, fuck!
But
I
the
think I've hurt
but
more
the
members of my
mask,
team.
but the mask breaks on you.
Ah, wonderful.
You're
Damn
no
it, I was
longer
looking
under
forward
his
to-
control on 1 hit point.
Okay, because I had plans for what I was going to do. I was going to drink a potion, then burn all my hit points and turn them into psi points so I can actually use them. Because I just remembered I could do that.
Yeah, you can. Consumptive power. Also, don't
Yeah.
forget, you have the feature that allows you to give yourself temporary hit points as an action, or temporary psi points as an action, which can go up to 9 psi point casting.
That's a fair point. Whoops.
And some of your abilities have been boosted, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, have they been changed in the sheet, though? My character sheet.
The boosted ones, I don't think there are any boosted ones that you have at the moment, because they're based on your features, I think.
Cool.
Otherwise, it should just list them. It will say something like, when using over 7, increase by 2d8 rather than 1d8. Something like that.
Yeah, okay, I'll have a look. Don't.
Okay. So, Rook, is that your turn?
Oh, I can't really do anything else.
Oh, yes. Okay. You end your turn there. He is going to take a legendary action. To
Oh, penis.
inflict bars. No, he's not. I'm going to have him cast a spell. This looks like the perfect time to cast this. Okay, Malcom, you've seen this spell before. Nobody else has. You watch as the mannequins as the 2 damaged mannequins that are here begin to rise. They begin to pull themselves upwards and they begin to swirl and they begin to fold in on themselves. Your mind recalls seeing this once before during a scry. You watch as the mannequins twist in on themselves before shattering into shards of wood and bone as they begin to swirl around. No save is needed. Sasha and Rook, you will be taking damage.
Okay.
Wait, what happened?
And
Question,
Queglod,
what
you're
the
taking
fuck
damage
is
as well.
this?
How much damage am I
Wait,
taking?
they started rising and what happened?
Then they twisted in on themselves, shattered, turning into wood and bone splinters, and began spiraling around, creating 2 3x3 areas of damage.
I don't like this.
Fun.
I don't like this because I have to go through that next thing.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I would like Sasha, Rook, and Queglod each to take 16 points of damage.
Yeah, no worries.
Queglod, your 25 damage get directed to nothing.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
there's no source.
So is that magical? So it's just
That is magical, as this is from
okay,
a spell.
right. 16. That's not a problem.
Is that used?
Quick question. Anyone bloodied by that?
No, I'm well over 100 still.
I think Elsyan's bloodied, guys.
I mean, I'm still at full
Elsyan's not
As
the
much
only
as
one.
I'd like to, I can't tell when. Unless people tell me, I can't tell when people get bloodied.
Yeah,
Elsyan
kind of went from
Hello.
full to 0 in 1 turn, so there was no bloodied.
No,
And
I
was
took a third.
Technically, that does mean he's now bloodied. Can I? You know.
I'll say, for the sake of it, because otherwise it would have been wasted, because he immediately joined the being's side the moment he went down to 0. So, you would have used it and not been able to heal him, so...
All right.
Yeah, we'll say that it doesn't go off. Sasha needs to make a Oh no, concentration check on Great Weapon or Holy Weapon, which is gone because the wolves died.
Hello, I'm crippled here.
Okay. End
Oh,
of
grow up.
Rook's turn. Bern. Your movement is spent immediately moving as close as possible to this thing. You take the immediate damage from moving through.
16.
You also take 1 opportunity attack as you go by. So it's not 16 because I need to re-roll for this.
Okay.
Be 26 this time, guys. It's fine.
Nope, it's a
Yeah. Oh, that's a
You take
nicer
you
one.
take
How
11
much?
points of slashing.
Slashing.
Shards of bone and wood spiraling around.
Okay.
The
Oh, wait,
opportunity
that's
attack
taken
against
from my
you.
temperature. Oh.
Temporary hit points, yeah.
Not temperature, temporary hit
That
point.
is
What the fuck am I
that
doing?
is a 19 to hit on the mannequin.
That
The fabled
does
temperature
indeed
hit
hit me,
point.
yes.
Hmm?
That does hit me, yes.
That doesn't hit.
That
Does
does.
hit
Oh,
me.
it does hit. And damage for these guys is... Oh, it's that. Wrong dice. Dice are too big. Smaller.
Remind me, we can't
11
move
points.
diagonally next to enemies, correct?
Hmm?
We can't move diagonally next to enemies, right?
Next to enemies, no. That is...
So I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
How much damage?
You take 11 points of slashing damage again. They're consistent. Thumbs up. Thumbs up for these guys.
Cool. Alright. Can you... Yeah, hold on a sec.
Oh God!
Okay, not a good idea.
No. You started this.
Oh, I know. It will be the other way.
I
I
accept
don't
my
want to
death.
kill you, sorry.
Well,
What are you
That
trying to
makes one
do?
of
Are
us.
you are you now an ancient red dragon breathing fire?
Yes, I am. No, I'm not gonna do that. Very tempting, but no.
I can survive
Are
one
you
death
doing
saving
Cone of
throw.
Cold?
Yeah.
I would like to point out, and this is just as a DM pointing out to you, if it brings a target to 0 hit points, it freezes them, and Elsyan's on
Oh, yeah,
0 hit
true.
points, so he
Oh,
would turn
true.
into a block of ice and die.
Ah.
Okay, right.
Okay, let's not do that. As much as I would like to get revenge, no.
Okay, what did I do to you?
Last
Is it-
session.
Okay. Listen here. I made a mistake. That is allowed to happen.
And I made a mistake as well. I forgot you were there.
Okay, I'm right there. You can clearly
I'm
see.
gonna hit with
I was expecting zombies, not fucking geists.
Okay, action.
Guys, it was
Attack.
2 sessions ago I made the mistake.
So the action to perform 2 attacks.
Oh, come on.
That one hits, and that one is a...
That's a +9, I believe.
That hits.
Wait, let me check.
Yep,
Uh,
that hits. And this is +12. So that is 31 damage.
31, yeah.
Okie dokie. Good damage. I took the 1 first and then the 3 next.
Alright, Sasha and Rook are doing fine, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
This thing's
heartbeat myself.
This thing's not looking so good. Okay, heartbeating yourself.
Who's not lucky someone?
The
him.
being.
I'm gonna heartbeat myself.
Question: can I see Elsyan's dying body through the coils of this thing?
I'll say you can. Because there's a spotlight on each of you, and you know that Sam or Elsyan's spotlight goes out.
Can we just have it be slowly flickering for longer and longer? Just like with
And all the
every
time it's playing the Sonic drowning music, just getting quicker and quicker.
right. Let
It
me know
never
when it's my turn.
ends. It's just the stressful music.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's my turn.
That is your turn. Okay. End of your turn. He is going to inflict masks. Who is not currently affected?
Me.
I don't
Rook,
think I am.
Sasha,
Am I still affected by the thing that makes me run to him?
Yes, you are. So you are currently affected.
That's me and Sasha then, I think.
In which case, it will be you, Sasha, and I'm going to target Aurum as well.
Where's
Let's
Malcom?
go for... Malcolm's affected by Wrath.
Malcolm's affected by 2 of them, I think.
Oh
No,
my
he's
God,
only
no.
affected by Wrath. He can only be affected by one at a time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, wait, so he can now
No,
use
let's make
stuff on...
this worse. I would like you to make all 3 of you to make a saving throw of your choice.
Oh,
What are you using?
Same as before. Con.
On
do you have
Dex.
a cover them all?
Dex. Okay.
Yeah, because I was trying to get the thing.
Aurum.
Remember, the DC gets worse if you're proficient in it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go for it. I hit a total of 6. I got egos.
What's Aurum
Dex.
going to use?
Dex as well, I guess.
Dex. Go ahead and roll. Okay. Are there any proficiencies in there?
No.
I think everyone used some proficient.
Okay. You aren't proficient in con, Harlan?
I am not proficient in con.
Okay. The only who fails is Rook. Rook. You're on my side now.
Oh no!
As you watch as a mask of greed falls over his face, a curled smile brims as he looks around at the rest of you, axe raised.
So, like I already haven't done enough damage to the party already through my action. Now I potentially could kill someone.
Yes, very much so.
To
Thank God
quote
there's
the
a
great
Sasha
Darth
between me and
Sidious.
him.
Do it.
Okay. It is now
Sorry,
the
you lot.
it is now the actors' turns. They are destroyed because they can't do squat.
Slap me.
Is the area still there?
The area's still there, but they don't get back up. So this one's going to swing at Aurum. This one's going to swing at Malcom. This one can't hit anything. Knock on this one. Knock on this one.
Well, they
1,
can't
2,
move.
7.
Infernal, could you update the screen, please?
Oh yeah, yep.
He'll update it in a moment once I've copy and pasted.
Yeah,
your
when it's your
entities.
turn, I'll update it because we don't
Cheers.
have
Nope. Nope. Right. Yes, that one succeeds. That one fails. 2 more to go. That one fails. That one succeeds. Okay, I rolled 3 natural ones in those checks. That was fun.
Can you roll them on the big guy? Thanks.
No. I'm also gonna
3 natural
change
ones. What if
Well.
you roll 3 natural ones on one thing? You're just like, well, I might as
I'm
well
going to
die now.
create 1 here.
God.
1.
Oh, there's more coming. Oh no.
Yeah, they duplicate, but they can't move.
Oh.
So these ones I have to try and duplicate themselves. Okay,
Oh, for God's sake!
let's.
Forgetting about Indomitable.
You've already used it today,
Yeah.
and you need to take a long rest to regenerate that one.
Oh right, it's not a short rest.
No, short rest is for action surge and second one.
And we didn't even take a short rest after you used it.
We did.
I can't
You
remember.
did.
Wait, didn't we?
Used it at the. Wait, when
During
did
the
we-
teacher fight, and then you took a short
Yeah,
rest
the teacher
afterwards.
fight.
Hmm.
It was after the Geist attack as well.
I thought he used it again.
No, he wouldn't have been able to. He only has one.
Did he use it against the couch?
I thought he did.
Against the couch.
If you
I
He
used
might
it,
have used it against the couch, actually, yeah.
no, because he rolled the natural 1 and then he needed saving.
Ah, okay. Oh, yeah,
But
true.
it doesn't matter when exactly he used it because,
Yeah.
Because
as
he
you
doesn't
say,
have
it's
it
a
now.
long rest.
Yeah.
So, end of the actors' turns. Malcolm, you are currently affected by the Mask of Wrath. You can only do damaging things.
I can only use. Yeah, I can only do damaging things, so I'm just gonna stand there for 1 turn.
Okay.
Because I can't use verbal components either.
Oh, that's a very good point. As
Yeah,
you
that's what I
stand,
said.
as you stand there, and you can't do anything, the mask breaks. You are no longer affected by Mask of Wrath, as doing nothing seems to provoke it to break.
Oh.
Oh, I've got to do the attacks against Aurum and you. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Mrs. Aurum, this is you. They don't have that great a hit to hit.
Alright,
Okay.
it's time for them to attack.
Yes, it's
Aurum,
time for them to
Arachne.
attack. So, Aurum's going to attack what, Arachne's going to attack what, and B's going to attack what. Actually, you wouldn't have been able to issue commands, so
No,
I'll
I
say they're
wouldn't.
going after the nearest things, and Aurum's going to try and attack the being.
Alright, so Let's
Forums
see.
to hit. That was a
Go,
10
go,
plus something.
Super.
A 10 plus 8.
10 plus 8. That just misses. B. That is a 13 plus what with a tail attack against the mannequin? Doesn't
Tail plus 9.
Doesn't matter. The damage doesn't. Damage is irrelevant. And Arachne versus this one. That is a 4 plus what?
10.
Oh, just hits. And so that one's gone as well. Damage is irrelevant. Alright. You don't have any other companions. I mean, you have Featherwing. Reappears on Queglod's shoulder.
Oh, so that's what
Bye.
happened.
Sit.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you weren't
Featherwing
always
can
playing
cast
exist.
spells.
I will save because of the fact that Featherwing has 10 HP and is going to act like a familiar and stay out of this.
Okay.
We will say that Featherwing is immune while on Queglod's shoulder, as is Felipe. I hope you're okay with being the local perch, Queglod.
She's gonna become like the scarecrow.
Yeah. Okay.
God.
End of your turn. Wait, who's not wearing masks?
I'm
Oh.
not now.
Malcom, Sasha, and Bern. You're
I'm still affected.
I'm not wearing a mask.
Oh yeah, that's a point. Why don't I just try and put a mask on the dead guy?
Oh
Why
yeah,
not?
the dead
I'm
guy.
sorry, that was cool. He is going to inflict. Yeah, he's going to inflict a mask now. Sasha, Malcom, and Arachne.
Oh goodness.
Um,
See, this is why I needed the wolves.
Okay, I'm going to ask you. This is a bad one. Anything else I can do?
Oh goodness.
Just realized
do
it's
it.
monster's
Nice.
trap.
Well, no, I was just looking through and I was like, I haven't used this one yet, and I was like, oh yeah, it uses wisdom. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Now let's make you Mask of Sloth. Dexterity saves, please. And
What?
fairly sure none
Oh,
of you are proficient.
Sasha's specialty.
Dexterity
Mm.
saves. Left is you, right is Arachne, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
I probably failed anyways, so it doesn't.
Okay.
How is Sasha rolling so well?
She rolled well, but she's got a -1, so all three of you fail, as you are now affected by the Mask of Sloth. -2 to your AC, and you may only perform an action or a bonus action each round.
This is just great. I love this game.
Could be
Minus
worse.
two to
That makes
AC,
one
right?
of us.
Oh, Sasha, you got -2 AC and you're next to me.
Oh no!
Oh, I just realised that as well.
No.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Oh,
Bye,
Alright,
Sasha.
Queglod, it's your turn. At the top of your turn, you take... 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay, well there goes my
Arabagthus.
temporary hit points, I guess.
I don't suppose anyone has magically become blooded, have they?
Don't think so.
Not yet.
I don't think I've actually done
Thanks so much.
damage, I've just done a ton
Yeah,
of CC.
he hasn't done that much damage other than to Malcolm.
Okay,
just
Worth
done
a
a
try.
bunch of CC at the moment.
I would ideally like to disengage, but because of the Mask of Wrath, I can't do that.
Yep.
So, I could
Just
stand
move
there
out of it.
nothing and then be fine, but this is a dangerous place to stand.
Yeah.
So, instead,
Activate Eldritch Blast.
Rook, you're wearing metal armor, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use Shocking Grasp.
Okay, make an attack roll with
Excellent.
advantage.
Good.
Oh, this probably won't go well.
Rolls crit, does...
Oh.
Okay, well that hits. But
That
does
won't hurt anyway.
3d12 damage?
3d8.
Oh, 3d8.
Shocking Grasp wasn't that strong, which is not what I wanted anyway.
Yeah, Shocking Breath is the CCO.
Oh,
16
sorry.
damage?
16. I'm just hoping you can take it.
Oh, I can take it. I'm still over 100.
Okay,
Cool.
you take 16 damage. Go ahead and make me a saving throw of your choice, please, Rook.
Okay.
And let me know if you're proficient in.
I am proficient, so I'm on my own. It doesn't matter.
What are you using?
Strength.
Strength. Yes.
Okay.
Clear winner.
29.
As you take the shocking grasp, you quiver for a moment. You lose your reaction. So, hooray.
That's fine.
As the electricity travels through you, the mask cracks in two and falls to pieces in front of you. As you
No,
are
Thanks for
thanks,
that,
penis.
Buds. Thanks for that. Jesus
no
Christ.
longer affected by the Mask of Greed. Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll get to do it. I will control one of you one day.
And then I'm moving over here
Okay.
just to get out of the thing.
Okay. Do you move back without provoking opportunity attack from Rook? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yay. That worked out better than I thought it would.
Sasha.
Print
Okay,
me a
I'm
screen,
screenshotting, yep.
Infernal.
Print the screenshot. Sam.
Yes.
With your consent, if you roll a natural one on the death saving throw, you swallow your spider orb.
Fuck it.
Oh, so things have cleared up quite a bit. Okay, so you've said that I can see the boy, the Elsyan.
From your current location, yes, you are currently affected by sloth, so keep in mind you can only do an action or a bonus action.
That's fine. You hear this? Oh, for fuck's sake, Elsyan. Life transference.
You're taking damage.
48.
Wait. And Elsyan heals for double.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you take 18, Elsyan, you're healed for 36.
Ha! I live!
No, he turns on us again.
You are prone, but you are alive.
You know what? This is where I live now. You'll be glad to know, Harlan, that I am blooded. I think. Yes,
Does
I'm
that
blooded.
count, Chris?
No, because he has to fall 2 bloodied from higher up, as the spell
Fuck.
specifies.
Don't worry, I'll take a healing potion, then some. Then I'll
Slap yourself to take
myself.
1 damage and then go to bloody.
Right. Well, I've done all that I can do. I'm now just going to. I'm just going to stand here. Dumpty dumpty dee, tiddly dum, tiddly twee.
My work here is complete, but you did nothing. Away. Oh, kid, I love you, Sasha.
Okay.
You're welcome.
So you
What
are
was that about not
healed?
healing you, bitch?
That is your action. Do you wish to
No,
move
that was
at all?
Sam. That was Sam. Nope.
Do you wish to move at
See,
all, Harlan?
see. Actually, no. I've got. Well, I don't have an action, but I can talk to this guy while
You
I
can-
can continue our conversation. See, that was nice. I brought someone back from near death. Why can't you just be nice? How about we could grab some tea and talk things out? Eh?
Tea.
For
Tea.
fuck's sake, Jamie.
Yes, I like tea. Don't you like tea?
Very well.
Wait, what? Can't be that
Sasha.
easy.
Why do you have to keep talking?
Oh, God.
Every time!
Okay. Elsyan, it's your turn.
Okay, motherfucker. Listen here.
Current objective, survive.
Oh no. Oh no.
Current objective, blow his head up.
Current objective it has nothing to do with my own survival.
Oh.
First
Oh
of
my
all, I
God.
will be drinking my last greater health potion, though. There's a little bit of my own survival.
Yeah. Fair
So
dues.
now I've got none of them.
Okay.
Which-
Oh, if you want to smack me a bit around to destroy my mask, you're
Here we
welcome to.
I don't
Plus
think
14.
it works that way for the rest of them.
Nice, that brings me up to a nice, even 50 hit points, guys.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Right. So, and then I'm. This won't bring me. Actually, this won't bring me down below. In fact, I probably wanted that roll to be slightly worse. You know what I said about this whole slapping myself thing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of going to do that, but with psychic power instead. Max. Yeah, Max. Handle of Inquisition. Yeah.
So I punched you.
I've got 3, so I'm going to be spending 4 of my own hit points in order to make up the last few.
Oh.
Or you
okay.
could do the thing where you get 9.
Yeah, but that takes an action to pop that.
Oh, okay.
You have to
Yeah.
ideally do it before combat to give yourself that extra.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that you've remembered I had that I.
Yeah,
Look, there's
and
too
that's
much of this class to remember.
That's
Especially on a Sunday evening after I've done shit today. I need an easier character. If you kill Elsyan, I'll be okay with it.
you'll be a bishy bashy barbarian. Got it.
Honestly, Barbarian's a lot of fun. I probably would. But yes. Yeah, and yes, so max Hammer of Inquisition on this fucker.
I am going to quickly check that it is an action to spend for the entire thing. So check. Was an
I've already
action
taken
you
the
give
bo-
yourself
I've already-
9 separate.
Yeah, I've already taken bonus action anyway.
Okay. So go ahead and make the. Oh, I need to
7.
I need to roll his save. Hey, he succeeds!
Oh, for fuck's sake! This is one of the worst rolls I've ever done.
Oof. Yeah, 17. Half to 8.
Yeah.
Oof. Big oof.
Big oof.
Yeah, I'm surprised
Bit
you made.
oof.
I'm gonna say, I'm surprised you made the save. Not got that high intelligence.
Fucker. I'm
Maybe
still
I
a
can-
bit groggy. Give me a moment. I cut myself for that.
That's fine. I'm making some tea.
Ah. You know what? I'm sorry. I'd like me a bit of tea. What kind you making? Oh fuck! I'm going a bit Sasha.
Okay.
What kind are you making?
He turns to you. You watch as the angry face turns back to a smiley face. You'll see.
Oh, I'm not going to like it, am I?
And you watch as the mouth below the mask grins.
Oh my god, it's No Face.
Okay. Just realised it.
Just realised that.
Yeah, you're not wrong though.
Here, eat some. apple or
Okay,
something.
this is risky. Who's wearing masks currently? Queglod.
Me.
I am.
Okay, so we got 4. And we got 4 people wearing masks. Okay. I'm going to use emotional instability. I would like each of you to make me a charisma saving throw. Please.
The ones wearing masks?
Yes, the ones wearing masks.
Oh,
Are you rolling 2?
I forgot Arachne has one also.
Oh, right, he has one.
I'm using
And I
lucky
got a
on
nat
this.
one.
I'm gonna use lucky on this one.
And lose your last lucky. Go ahead.
I can't.
That was charisma, right?
Charisma.
Yeah. Okay.
Totals?
20.
20.
17.
17. Oh, Sasha, I need to roll yours. You have proficiency. So that's a 19 plus. 19 plus bit. You're
Hey,
okay.
Chris, you're rolling very well for Sasha.
I am.
Yeah. Sasha, you having a good time.
Malcolm,
And Arachne probably
Yep.
failed as well.
the two of you, as you're standing there, the rest of you are looking as your masks shatter. As you two look at one another, you watch as the stage fades away and a tea table appears in front of the two of you. You're in the same place you were before. You currently sit at a table. There's a teacup and a teapot on the table. To the left there are 2 cards, and to the right there are 2 dice. What do you do? Arachne stands beside you.
2 cards and 2 dice.
I'll also specify there are 2 cups of tea as well.
Oh,
I was about to say, drink the tea. What the fuck are
yeah,
you
drink
doing?
the tea.
I'm not the
Fuck.
one that wanted tea here.
I like tea.
I've already been screwed enough this day. I'm not messing with that tea. That's evil tea.
So I'm not there, am I?
some
No.
might call it
No.
evil.
Nope.
Evil.
Evil.
Just evil.
I'm gonna.
What a terrible tragedy.
I'm gonna take a look at the card.
For fuck's sake,
Oh,
Harlan.
Okay. You go over, you pick up one of the cards and you turn it over. I would like you to roll a D100.
A D100. Oh, great! It's one of those cards.
88.
88.
And I'd like you to roll again for me, please. 40.
14.
As you pick up the card, you see on the card you pick up there is a smiley face. As you look at the other one, you watch as it pulls itself off the table. It is a sad face. Arachne takes.
Oh, great.
Oh god.
Arachne takes 47 points of non-lethal damage.
Down.
She's down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Non-lethal.
It is non-lethal. She falls to 0 hit points, and you return. She does not.
Oh, fucking.
Okay. As you return, the rest of you watch as Malcom reappears in the space holding a happy card as it dissipates and turns to dust. You watch as, from the edge of the mask on the right-hand side, an icon of a spider appears on the mask.
What's just happened?
Okay. As its bonus action, it is going to inflict masks on... let's use the one I haven't used yet, because I want to use it. Seems fun. Elsyan, Bern, and Queglod, please can make me wisdom saving throws.
Already affected.
Nope, you lost yours when he used his emotional instability.
What saving throws?
Wisdom. Are any of you
Okay.
proficient?
Nope.
I am proficient in this.
Oh,
Okay.
for fuck's sake.
DC increases.
Oh.
Okay. So, what's your total there,
8.
Queglod?
15 for
Okay.
wisdom.
All 3 of you fail, and you are all affected by the Mask of Pride. You cannot dodge or take reactions that would defend yourselves.
Oh, come on.
Chris, you know what you've done to me, right?
Yeah, you can't use shield.
No. You've given me the exact sin I have.
I know. Wait, no, you're not. Oh, wait, no. Right. Wrong character. Yeah. Okay. Now it is the lair action's turn. Okay. Your masks immediately break. You three.
Nice.
However, I would like you three to make me a save of your choice with disadvantage, and everybody else except for Malcom to make a save as well, please, of your choice. Again, let me know if you are applying a proficiencies.
Constitution.
Constitution.
Okay.
I'm gonna do one with proficiency, guys. I'm sorry.
Why am I not taking a roll?
I don't know whether to or not.
Because you were affected by emotional instability. You're immune to masks for 1 round.
If people are using proficiencies, I won't. I'll use
So
them.
does that mean I lost my mask? now?
Yeah,
don't-
you're unaffected by your mask at the moment.
I don't know whether
Come
to or
on.
not. I'm scared that I'm gonna get transformed
21.
into a minion.
So you were using one with proficiency, Burn?
Yeah, 29.
I'm gonna use proficiency. At risk of
You're
killing
gonna use
people.
proficiency. Elsyan, what did you get?
Strength.
And did you use
So
one with
24.
proficiency?
I've got 8 total, not proficient.
Okay. Queglod?
I've got 6 total, and I was using intelligence, so not proficiency.
Okay. And
Oh, sorry. Oh,
24.
Sorry,
I was proficient.
24 and you're proficient. What did you get, sorry? Dan?
Guess was there a second roll?
No, it was just the first.
Oh, just the first one. So yeah, the wisdom save, yeah.
Oh
don't
no, this is the
know
one
what
of
I
your
want.
choice. We're including
Oh,
or
no.
not including proficiency. Your choice.
Oh, okay.
What would you like to use?
Fuck. I've done use. I can't use wisdom. Why not? That's
You're
21.
proficient?
I'm not proficient in wisdom.
Okay. So, Queglod and Queglod and Sasha, you failed. You are both affected by the Mask of Greed.
What's that one?
Thank
That's the
God,
attacking, isn't
that was
it?
the one there.
That's control.
You're on his.
Right. I'm glad
You're
I
on
used.
my side.
Thank God.
As the you watch as the in the lair you watch as the spotlights all pinpoint on all of you before disappearing and fading as the masks appear across Queglod and Sasha's faces. Okay, Rook, it is your turn.
Okay.
I already had a mask, so does this?
No,
No, you
you're-
lost
you're-
it. Broke.
everybody lost their
Everything broke.
mask when I used emotional instability,
Okay.
and I could only affect those. So Rook, at the top of your turn, you take 12 points of slashing damage from the area you're in, which is classed as magical.
Yeah. Do I attack Sasha and try and break the mask? Or do I attack him? I think I'll have to go for him. Yeah. Sorry, Sasha. I'm gonna take 3 great weapon masters.
Hey, you're the one that's gonna suffer for
Okay.
this, so don't apologize to me.
So go ahead and make the attacks with advantage again. Your attacks, great weapon master. Hits and
2
crits.
crits.
2 crits and a hit.
Glad I didn't hit Sasha. I might have killed
Oh
her.
boy.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah. That's 2 crits, yeah.
That.
Yeah.
There you go. Roll that.
Alright, have fun.
However, I am going to say he is going to use Consume Emotion on the last one, directing it at Queglod.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Actually, no, I'm going to make it the first one, because that would make more sense, otherwise he could die. Rerolling ones.
Well, he doesn't have to, Chris.
Doesn't have to, but this is him using his reaction, he wouldn't know.
Oh, and the 2.
And the
You can
two,
reroll these 2 as well if you want.
Yeah, you can reroll those 2 if you want, but that would...
And these 2. I don't know.
Those 2, nothing changed here.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
4 and 3, nice.
Queglod, you take
I'm so sorry.
45 points of damage
Jesus Christ.
as the axe cleaves into the being. You watch as it moves its mask forward. This emanating light reaches in front of it, and you watch as all of the damage is transferred straight to you. I don't think there's a way you can fail this save, so your mask breaks.
I think I've done more damage to the party than he has. I've hit everyone for nearly 50 so far.
That's how this creature works.
Sorry, guys.
The rest of the damage, on the other hand... Oh no, we lost Infernal. Everybody still there?
I am.
Okay, I didn't
Yep.
see. That's good. Okay. The rest of the damage, on the other hand, which is 28. Okay, as you take take your last 2 attacks, you swing up, you swing down heavily, seeing Queglod take the damage. Your axe carves through the mask, splitting it in 2, splitting the creature as you watch as its mouth gurgles up blood. As it slides to one side into 2 slices, the mask split down the middle, as it falls unconscious to the ground, bubbling and boiling.
Cool. I'm gonna do the thing with the pots and harvest them.
Okay.
Hello?
First off, Bern, it's your turn.
Hey.
Yeah, my internet died, so I'm on my phone.
Well, Bern, it's your turn. King is dead,
It's dead?
Yeah.
but it doesn't seem to be
Oh,
over.
Rook killed him. Okay.
It doesn't seem to be over.
The area around you doesn't seem to be fading. Spotlights are still flashed on each of you.
We're
The map.
inside it.
Did all of us see that there was a spider on it, or just one guy?
Everybody saw that there was, and as the mask is split in 2, the spider fades.
Okay, but is there acne back?
Not yet.
Oh,
Just killed a rat.
is that guy's body still there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. I guess we should. Are the mannequins still there?
Mannequins are all still there. They're still standing there, ready, kind of slightly jittering to left and right, as they do before.
Do we need to destroy the crests? I don't know.
Are we still in combat?
Yes.
Yes.
Purposes of
Yeah.
this, you're still in combat.
I think I'll start clearing out the mannequins then.
Okay. For the sake of it, I'm just going to say that they attack the 2 that are closest and destroy them, because the damage doesn't matter and you're to hit with advantage is pretty high, so I don't care.
Yeah. Okay.
So those 2 that are closest to all of you are taken out.
And I'll give some temporary hit points to Queglod.
So you need to move over to Queglod.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
25. Okay. So Queglod, you gain 3d4 plus her con mod, correct?
Yep. Next 4.
Max 4, so you gain 8 plus whatever your con mod is, Queglod.
Okay.
Which I believe is 3. So you gain
Yes.
11
so
temporary
11
hit points.
temporary hit points.
As
Thank
you
you.
feel the pulse of hematurgy rush through your veins, you gain a small layer of protection.
Chris, can I have attacked this guy? Because you can't move my thing on, I still had a bonus action. And I got crits. So I should still have attack.
Yeah, okay. I will say the attack goes through and destroys it, just because for the sake of that.
Cool.
Okay. End of Bern's turn, it is the actor's turn. 2, 6, 7. Okay. The 7 actors collapse onto the ground. As each of them do, you watch as you hear the sound of running strings across pivots and winches, as you watch as each of them clatters to the ground, no longer suspended in the air. You watch as their blades fall to the ground and begin to turn to dust. As the spotlights dissipate and fall back, you watch as the sole light in the room, the crest, remains aglow. You are still here. Malcom, it is your turn. There are no more enemies, but you haven't left yet.
I guess I.
By the way, anybody affected by masks, you're no longer affected.
Yeah.
I guess
So Sasha
I.
and Queglod, you're no longer affected by masks.
Oh, I couldn't breathe in that thing. It was airtight. Ugh, and smelly.
Sort of sticks to your skull.
Ugh. Okay, so we appear to be trapped inside some hellscape. I don't know what this is.
Malcolm, what would you like to do on your turn?
I was going to attempt to cast dispel magic on the crest thingy.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a d20. Add your wisdom modifier to the result.
That makes 19.
19. As you raise your hand, you cast dispel magic. The magic coils around the outside of it, and you watch as it dissipates. The orb shatters. The pedestal begins to break and turn to dust as the room around you goes from the beautiful wood and cardboard cutout scenery with the faces and the people behind still laughing as it collapses, not to the room you were in before. As you see before you a desolate and very unkept room. You see the stone is rough and coarse across the top, not clean and cut as it was. The room is mostly filled with shale and rubble, and in the center of it you see what looks to be that same pedestal with the crest sat atop it. You see the walls are partially caved in, broken in various places. You can see statues and pictures hanging from the walls which have mostly been destroyed and decayed, most of them white, as they have lost all of their colour over the years. You do not see any of the corpses hanging from the ceiling. Combat is over.
What the sweet penis just happened there?
You know, eldritch horrors, that sort of thing.
Is the being still there? The body of the being?
Nope. It begins to moulder and boil as it begins to fall into the ground. As the illusion fades, it dies as well.
I try and grab its eye before it goes.
Have an eye.
I try and grab its
Grab
mask.
its mask!
No, the mask.
Go ahead and roll me... I'll say, everybody go ahead and roll me an initiative roll.
Yeah,
Chris,
it needs to roll for me.
if you would.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need
Sasha,
to roll for
you
me
got
as well.
17.
13.
And Bern, you got an 18 plus whatever.
17.
It's 19 for me.
19? Okay. What did you get, Bern?
17.
17. Sasha got 17. The two of you don't reach for it, but Queglod, as you're standing over one portion, you see the bubbling and boiling. As you quickly point as Felipe flies over, grabs up a portion of the mask, leaving with the one half of it still clinging, as Felipe now carries one portion of the mask. Hey, don't change it. That's it.
Done.
Roll for initiative. What?
Felipe becomes the being of enmity.
And that one is called The Being of Theatre. Yes.
Oh.
That explains a lot. So we now know that there are multiple of these types of beings, and they all have their own little thing.
They're all
Wonderful.
special types of bastard.
That one just wanted to dance. But you know what I say? It could dance if it wanted to. It could have left its
Is
friends
Arachne
behind.
back?
As you look
Is
around
it-
the room, you see Arachne currently lying in the corner, unconscious but alive.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put this mask away for now because
Wait, is there still an
I forgot.
anchorage crest
Is
there?
the other
There-
part still on the ground, or did it disappear?
The other mask half fades and crumbles to dust.
Okay.
But is there still an anchorage crest there?
There is still an anchorage crest in the middle in the same spiral coil.
I thought you said
as-
it broke.
That was the illusion.
That was the illusion one.
Ah.
Sent me a
Yep.
message.
I'm putting it in my bag.
In answer to the question, what was your initiative roll?
My initiative was 14.
No, you didn't get the latter, but you did get some of the four.
Cool, excellent. Right.
Same.
Does anyone
Same.
have identified?
I do.
Would you like to do it on the mask?
All right, but first I'm grabbing that anchorage crest and shoving it in my backpack.
You climb up the stone as you do to get to the pedestal. You grab the crest. You pull it out from its holding. It is dull and it is currently inert.
Cool.
Is that like the other one, or?
The other one recharged. This one you don't know.
Well, we'll hang on to it for next time. Well, I'll identify it later. Okay, so mask. Let's identify the mask.
I'm gonna pat Infernal on the shoulder and then go down to
alright, I will
Oh,
Elsyan.
hand over the mask for it.
You hand over the mask to Sasha. Cast Identify on the
Yeah.
mask.
I ritual cast it because cheap.
Okay.
you're taking
So-
a fucking long
So
rest.
you're taking 10 minutes to cast it. Okay. During those 10 minutes, would anybody like to do anything?
Elsyan, you're right.
I-
You went through some shit.
Okay, let me explain entirely what happened. I went in there. I was the first one in. That thing decided it didn't like me right off the bat. Might be because I sort of tried to melt its brain. That it decided to kill me. First time didn't succeed. Second time it did very much. But didn't actually kill me. Then I came back. I was really ready to kill you. I had a plan and everything to try and kill you guys. Granted, it's from my list of plans anyway. So it doesn't really change much. And then I died again. I don't know who to thank for that. I think it might have been you. And
You're welcome.
then Sasha actually did something useful for a change. And I'm alive.
Ah, it's good to hear
I
that you
have
still
to
plan on
say,
killing us. Nothing changes then.
Rook was very impressive that fight.
You're telling me.
You surprised me.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah. Now you imagine if I was larger in the action surge and I had the thingy from Sasha.
Oh yeah, and
I have to say-
imagine what he'd be like if I didn't transfer that basically 150 damage off of the creature, but basically gave it 150 extra hit points.
Jesus Christ. Though I'm sorry, I took all of that out
I'm
on the
glad you
party.
didn't get controlled by it. That would have been a disaster.
Oh, if I got one turn with
Oh, I was looking at everyone around me and I was
Who,
like,
who
You're
were you gonna
welcome.
attack? Let's be honest, me probably.
I was going to attack Queglod.
yeah, I was gonna say, Queglod was
not
right next to me.
Sasha?
Because every time I've attacked Sasha in the past, and Rook knows this too, every time Sasha's been attacked, she never dies.
True.
Sasha is surprisingly resilient.
He'd be smart enough to go for the person who doesn't have shield and doesn't have armor.
Yeah.
Just quick.
But also, he wouldn't be able to. He would mean I would get opportunity attacks.
Oh, boo-hoo. Gotta hit him
Oh, boo-hoo,
first.
I have Warcaster. I can cast Inflict Wounds at 3rd level or 4th level if I want.
Oh no!
Oh,
So scary.
exciting. Not
Oh,
4th level.
Go suck a dick.
I didn't even
Just
get
let-
to use my stuff. God
Hey,
damn it.
Sasha, just open your mind to me for a second.
Alright. Nyeh.
Max damage.
Oh god.
I'd like to
You don't
investigate
have
this
any
area over
side
here
points, bitch!
I would, Harlan.
in the 10 minutes.
I will spend my hit points to damage you. You know I would.
The hit points that Harlan gave to you.
Exactly.
There's no irony there.
You know the funny thing? You'd probably kill yourself before I died.
I don't know.
Okay.
We can do a
I'm
mock
resistant
run after.
to silence?
We can do a mock run after the session.
Yeah.
I might have missed it. Is Arachne back?
Arachne's back and is unconscious but stable.
Okay, I'm gonna ask if Malcolm's alright. He's been through quite an endeavour. Malcolm, you okay? Nope, he's died too. Okay, so
I don't want to leave. I want to rest.
yeah, that's fine. Is there anything I can do to help?
No, I just want to rest.
Okay.
We probably shouldn't rest in here. Or maybe we should rest in here. Is this the place we've just cleared out? My brain hurts.
We should block the entrance still, though.
Yes.
Can we explore this area over here? What was this?
Yes, you can.
But
I'm gonna go with him.
Okay. As
In
you,
the 10 minutes that we're waiting for Sasha to not use a spell slot.
okay. As you climb the rubble, you take a look over the edge. You can see opposite where you are. You can see a small skeleton corpse currently lying against there, mostly buried in rubble. Its hand held to the right with what looks to be a book in its hand. Mostly torn, quite a lot of it seems to have weathered. And as you look, you can see it goes straight up, and you can see the top of the cavern.
Top
You
of the tower?
are on the bottom floor. I feel this now. You are peering out.
Nani?
You are peering out from below, up and out of the castle.
Okay,
As this
how
is-
the fuck did this go down to here?
Magic.
Someone would like to explain geography to me?
Do you want me to? Hold on, give me a sec. Let me just.
Magic.
Let me just.
How does geography work, guys?
Magic doesn't work when magic. Yeah, geography doesn't work when magic
There you go.
exists.
What?
What?
There's the stairs. There's the thing. There's the stairs. There's the
Oh,
thing. It's slightly off because I was drawing it, but boss chamber was supposed to be bigger, but I made it smaller by accident.
wait, won't it be like this, though?
No.
Because that's how it ends up.
No, because if you look, the staircase is over here on the top left. The staircase is up here. It comes down here. There's 2 rooms.
Ah, okay, true,
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah, I got the dimensions wrong on this because I'm
No, because this goes this way and this goes this way. That's how I got confused.
well.
Yeah,
That's true.
makes sense. Eh?
Yeah, I had to cover it up. Either way, yeah, that's how it works because I didn't make that bit of the map. I drew it based off of my drawing in my book. So
That's fine. I would like to go get the skeleton.
Can you grab the skull?
Yeah, I'll grab the skull
So
and the
what's
book.
the mask say?
Thank you.
Grab the book.
you got a
I'll
collector's
grab the
item.
book, the skull, and anything else that's on it.
Make me an investigation check.
I would like to enhance ability myself first.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check. And
I would like to
Rook, you
enhance
gain the
ability,
collector's item,
enhance
random
ability.
skull.
That's what it is.
Natural 20.
As you look across the form of this thing, where it's mostly buried, you dig through, and miraculously, the skull is intact, despite being crushed by rubble and being here for several years.
Nice.
The book, on the other hand, is irreparable. There are only a few pages, but most of it seems to be based on study notes, so you currently have a spell book with various spells in. Not very useful for you, but there are 3 spells that you do not recognize under the basic standing of any individual. They are custom spells.
Oh,
Any one of you can attempt to decipher these spells and learn them one at a time, 1 per person. All 3 are necromancy-based spells, so choose at your own discretion. You have 3 spells you do not know. With regards to the rest of the person, you find on its person 5 gold pieces which are in a pouch. But that's all.
Yoink.
Yoink. Perfect.
Otherwise, everything else is as it is.
Can I identify the mask?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Identifying the mask. It is a.
It's not magical.
It's magical, but it's not as glamorous as you might have thought.
No.
It is a mask of saving, or no, mask of protection. There we go. +1 to your AC and saving throws while you're attuned to the mask.
Hello. Oh, Queglod, I'm gonna just take this off your hands. No worries. Cheers. Bye.
Hang on. Who's using this mask?
Thanks. Bye. It's me. Mine.
Well,
No,
it's
hold
attunement,
on.
and you'll have to take your Helm of Fortitude off.
Less. Okay, that's useless. Pass it over. Well, no.
You'll go down by 12 hit points, and somebody else can go up by 2 con, so...
Oh.
You can't go up by 2
Hi.
It's max 20.
I stick the mask on
Land.
Rook's face.
Thanks.
There we go.
You are already attuned to 3 items, 2 of which are already protection based, so you cannot
Yeah,
use
He
this.
can switch them out though because it's +1 AC, isn't it?
It's +1
Yes,
AC
+1
and
AC,
+1 to all
+1
saving
saving.
throws, same as the Cloak of Protection and the Ring of Protection he's wearing.
Oh, the ring of protection does the same.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was just 1 AC on the.
And I'm not giving up my periapt either, so.
What do you want? A ring or a mask? Half a mask.
Half a mask.
Well, again, if I put half the mask on, I do also lose Rules of Night, which means I can't see at all in the dark.
Also true.
That's
Hey, come on, give it to the extra guy over here.
The token elf.
The token elf, come on.
Yeah, I
did
think we
drama
should
at
give it
school.
to the token elf.
No. Let's not give it to the token elf.
But he's
Give it to
gonna be,
me.
He's our tank.
Okay, no. That was a joke.
Did take
Did
a
you
lot of
see what
hits,
happened
though.
to me when I tried?
Yeah, but that's because you didn't have the mask.
All right.
That's a fair point. Pass it here, Sasha.
You're also affected by Mask of Sloth, which is -2 AC, so...
Yeah.
Malcolm, are you
And-
wearing anything on your face?
I mean, I'm already full attunement, so.
I have a attunement slot free.
Queglod, are you wearing anything on your face?
Bang!
But these two
You
don't
want
have
this?
attunements pointing at Arachne and Aurum. They
I've
can
only got to ring of speed or spooky flute. Come on.
Spooky isn't even attunement.
Can we give it to Elsyan?
I've only
Elsyan's got such small health. Let's give it to him. Jeez.
Queglod,
honestly,
have
my
you
health
got
isn't
any?
too bad.
Queglod,
It's
Uh-huh.
17.
Got any attunement slots left?
No, but I don't really need to be attuned to the Ring of Warmth.
I'd
at the
like
moment.
these ring
All right,
of
have a mask, Queglod. It's yours in the first place.
Rook,
So really,
Rook currently has the mask. Rook, who would you like to give it to?
Oh, Rook
Hello.
has it?
I said I
Hello,
slapped
Rook.
it on his face. I didn't say I gave it to him.
You slapped it on his face.
Slaps
you
on
gave
his
it to
face,
him.
Rook owns it.
Queglod, do you mind if I give it to Elsyan?
No, go right ahead.
Okay, here you go,
Fucking hell.
Elsyan.
Honestly, I didn't know what to do at this point. Okay, fine.
After the hell you've just been through,
So,
If
it's
you've
just
got
a
a
Mask
chance
of
of healing.
Protection, +1 to your AC, +1 to all your saving throws. I'll add that. Your character sheet after.
there you go.
If you just send me the deets.
Just
How
go
much
for
does it weigh?
Like a pound. Let me go get you the description for Ring of Protection, then just change a word. And then I'll be done.
Oh no, I've got the thing for ring of protection.
Okay, there you go. So nice and simple.
It does stack, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. So long
Yeah.
as they are different items. You can't have 2 rings of +1, but you can have a ring and a cloak or a ring and a mask.
Do I have the ring actually properly figured out on her? Give me a second. do some
I'll check your character sheet after. We're about to end the session anyway.
math. Yeah.
Queglod, would you like to inspect these necromancy spells?
Yeah, I'll take a look at what's going on with them. So what's the deal
I
with them?
would like
Have
to.
Yeah,
you
one
are
of
gonna-
all.
You will have
Do we have to analyze them and learn them at the same time?
You'll
Or can I
analyze.
figure out what they are?
You will
And then-
analyze and learn them at the same time. Halfway through the analysis time, you will learn the effect of the spell.
Okay.
The given spell effect is based on 4 times the level, and I will tell you that one is a 3rd level, one is a 5th, and one is a 7th.
Ooh, 7th
Oh,
level.
wait, you said one each?
You can one.
Oh, we
okay,
can try to learn what it is.
You could have all 3 if you wanted to, but you'd have to spend the entire time learning all of these spells over time.
Yeah.
But however, they'd go against your maximum number of spells you can learn. So.
Yeah.
Don't worry, boys. Let the cleric through.
Wait, so I have to switch out something I know?
You'd have to. Well, yeah, you'd be exchanging spells.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Learn it.
Yeah.
Question: can the cleric use this to learn things, or
Anybody can use this to learn these spells. The only people who can't are Rook and Elsyan.
Ah,
oh,
fuck.
I'll
excellent.
tell you which spells are compatible with whom,
Actually, no.
and you'll learn which spells are compatible with whom after analyzing them for the given.
Yeah, I'll just analyze them to know what they are. I won't learn them.
Yes.
Okay, if you're going to analyze them to learn what they are, they take 4 hours per level. One's a 3, one's a 5, one's a 7. So, and this is not necessarily consecutive all at once, but this is over time. So, if you're going to spend 2 hours reading now, specify which one you want to try.
What
and
if I
learn.
cast Identify?
Doesn't work.
Worth a try.
Yeah. Usually it does on spellbooks, but because these are custom spells, these are going to take slightly.
Yeah. Wait, so you said how many hours per level?
4 hours per level. So the smallest one, which is a 3rd level, will take 12 hours to learn what it does. Or no, 6 hours to learn what it does, and 12 hours to learn the spell.
Okay. Maybe this should be.
Yeah, maybe we'll do this
after
after.
we're done with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's put that to one side for now then.
We'll put him in
Just
the
put it in my bag.
Yeah.
Book of Necromantic Spell.
3rd, 5th, and 7th. And I'll tell you who can learn what spells once you have analysed them. I'll tell you now that one of them can't be, or each one of you can learn at least one spell. I'll say that much.
So that's
I guess
me,
that's
Sasha, Queglod, and...
Yeah, with the exception of Elsyan, because Elsyan uses Psionics, and Rook, because he's a fighter.
I also wouldn't be able to learn the 7th level one because I don't have.
Yeah, we don't have 7th level.
You don't have 7th level, but you can learn it and then
You
prepare
can know
it
what
and
it
should
is.
do it.
Yeah, but I mean, I will never have 7th level spell slots.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Wait.
And I'm
You-
never getting a 3rd.
Chris
get-
might let you take it for your next
Mystic Arcanum.
Mystic Arcanum, yeah. You
If
get
that's something
one
you'd
of each.
allow, maybe.
Yeah, I'll
Consider it
allow
then.
that. I'll allow that, given... Well, depends on if you can learn the 7th spell. I'll double check.
That's a good point.
But yeah, once
Well-
you've analysed it, I'll let you. So,
Cool.
I guess we take a long rest here, guys.
as the party finishing off their foe and the quarry of the Being of Enmity, as they rest, sitting down and looking around the wrecked chamber that they're in, the small flight of stones leading back up to each of the ways out of this place. You Wreck-It Ralph it, grab a bunch of stones and to cover your legs and up chest as each of you take a long rest. The dome going up, find what room you can to sleep as you begin to take a long rest. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we will be back in about a week's time when we will take care of the long rest and the rest of their exploration. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.